Tiger Comics.
Tiger Comics.
Tiger Comics. Not Tiger Comics. Tiger Comics. Not Tiger Comics.
Okay.
What's Night Tiger Comics? Comics.
Yeah.
You never know what you're missing.
Well, tonight's one of those shows you don't want to miss. We're going to go around the table right now. So welcome, community. This is World War II era patriotic and propaganda comic books and collectibles. We want to welcome Man Cave Comics, Comic Collector Geek, and Steve. So we're going to just go around real quick around the room and say hi to the boys and girls. Parm, how you doing?
I'm well, my friend. I'm well. And I'm super happy that you invited me to this. This is definitely up my alley, and the hard part is just getting it all organized. But
it's definitely a treat for us, me and the community.
Always good to see Man Cave.
Yeah, thank you, Alan, and good to meet you, Steve.
Now we got the notorious Alan, the Comic Collector Geek, coming from Canada, somewhere an unknown location.
Yeah, I'm still trying to find more books to bring, but okay.
And bring the heat. He does every time.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. So yeah,
Alan's tough to keep up with.
Yeah, so it'll be fun. I'll show some cool books. I wish I had more flag covers. That's the only thing I have to complain about.
Okay, we're gonna get into it. Welcome, Steve. There's my buddy from Ohio. What's up, brother?
Hey,
how you doing?
Hey. I tell you what, I'm excited to be here just to see what you guys have, because I'm the poor man of this group showing what I got, but I'm looking forward to seeing the good stuff that you guys have.
I'm giving Joe a call. He's supposed to join us.
Yeah, tell Joe and also Jerry Jitterbug. Where's that? I want to hang out with
He said he might pop in. If we get Jerry, that'd be very rare, but it happens.
Yeah, Jerry's hard to pin down, actually.
Well, I don't know. Joe's unavailable, but we're going to go ahead and go, and hopefully he'll join us later.
And Perm, you and Jerry, I'm going to see who gets on my channel first.
Well, we have a date. Actually. So once I got a date in mind, we're good, man.
Yeah,
Unruly.
Yeah.
We got Unruly.
He's going to do it soon too, so it should be interesting.
We got Unruly Simeon here, and we got Las Cruces. He's always the first one in.
Collecto 6. He doesn't have any comics.
Collecto 6 is
that
good.
Guy,
okay, hold on. Here's Joe.
That guy doesn't own anything.
Hey, Joe. Did you get
just the number of Mile High books he has makes me jealous.
Okay, well, we're waiting on you.
I thought it was at 7:30.
No, 7.
I thought it was at 7.
All right, we'll just pop in. No worries. Don't worry about it. We'll see you in a little bit. Bye.
Okay, so Joe's going to join us.
All right. So Alan's got to do another show. Alan, promote the show and go ahead and show us a few books, and then we'll go around the room.
Okay,
I'll try to steal people from our show to your show.
What do you want me to show first?
Well, we're going to do symbols, non-military, flags, bells, whatever you got.
Okay,
you said you had a few.
I was going to show, okay, so this is
there you go.
Flag. Oh, yeah.
And the weird thing about this book is, okay, so this is the first appearance of Mr. Mind.
That's right.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
But it's kind of a weird one because every time I see this one, it has this, it's like, even though it looks faded, right? It looks like the colors are faded, but this is how it's usually presents. It's really weird. It's like, I don't know why the yellow, the reds kind of fade on it, but
yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it look anything like that. I agree with you. And I've gone for that book a bunch. I actually have a lower grade than you, so I will not show it.
Yeah, so this is I got it in a high grade. Actually, I got it before all the hype around Mr. Mind, so I got it for a great price. So just American flag one.
Well, we see Jerry's in the chat.
This is a military one, but it is a big American flag one. Catman.
Oh yeah, nice.
Really
awesome. Yeah.
LB
Cole cover.
Yeah, came close to that one time.
Yeah, actually, I should have mentioned that on this one it has buy war stamps. I'm not sure if you can see that.
Yeah.
I always like when they have that little extra detail, right? You know. For this one, just a typical patriotic kind of cover. So
man, I can just imagine
those are my
holding
two
that in my
flag
hands.
ones. And the only other kind of Americana
I got that
is
one.
Major Victory Comics. And it's like, he's got like the, Star Spangled Banner kind of thing going
So
on.
we'll call that a flag because his collar is
Yeah,
practically a flag, and the trade dress is a flag.
Yeah, that's why I picked this one. So I thought, okay, this is as close as I get. For
You get a
guys.
silhouette there of the Japanese soldiers.
Yeah. It's
That is, I love that.
I'm trying to get number 1 of the series.
That
Number
looks
2 is
like
actually.
that looks like a macro boy, actually.
No,
it's not McAvoy. I'm not
yeah,
sure.
it's not Macroboy. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's a
I'm
short
not sure.
run. It's only 3 issues, I think.
Yeah, it's only 3 issues. But then the rest of the stuff that I have is more like propaganda kind of stuff and more. Do you guys want to see that or like? Okay, I'll show you what I mean.
Go around the room. We're gonna go around the room. Okay, no, you're getting ahead. You're getting ahead.
See, I'm getting ahead.
Well, he already started that. Might as well finish that though. That's
No,
all right, Mike.
I get dinged.
So first one I'm going to show is Spawn number 9.
No, get that off here.
I thought you were going to show your Turok collection.
All right, we'll start with the nice Centaur Man of War number 1.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
That's nice.
It has slight
Let's take a minute to
restoration.
congratulate Jerry's mother-in-law. She's 80 today.
It almost
Happy
looks
birthday.
it almost looks like he has a lightsaber.
Yeah, it
It
does.
does.
doesn't it?
That's
I
a
got this
killer
from-
book, man.
Yeah,
That's
this
really cool.
Alan,
I was
have you
at-
heard of that one?
I have, but haven't ever seen a copy.
I was at C32 and it was a few $100. I was
Hey,
like,
Joe.
dude, this is absolutely worth a few $100. Even
Joe made
it has spine split sealed. So if you're worried, I'm not. Alan and I
I
don't
mean,
worry
if you
about
don't
the
want
sports
it, I'll
of
take it.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
really care about spine split.
It has some shadowing and foxing on the edge there, but for
I
It's
mean,
still
if you're gonna wait for one
grade
without
and
the
what I
spine
paid for it,
split,
absolutely worth it.
Yeah,
how long do you think
beautiful
you'd
cover.
wait to find one without a spine split?
Exactly, it's crazy. And just because, I mean, this is sort of like Alan, it's not really
Yeah.
a flag cover, but I thought I'd put the Centaurs together. This is Stars and Stripes 5. And if Centaur publications are super hard to, they're rare and hard to get. And this I got from Stray Flexen. So you got the
nice.
guys with the Tommy gun here, throwing a grenade on a tank. Got the trade dress is pretty much like a flag, so I decided it was worthwhile.
Well, it almost looks like they have a flag across their chest too.
Yeah. So I got that.
Alan, what time do you have to leave? What exactly?
Like 7:45.
Okay.
My last
I'll let you-
Centaur, World's Famous Heroes magazine. It's pretty
Oh,
high
yeah,
grade.
that's pretty
7.0.
cool.
Got the flag in the back, and you got the story of Paul Revere, Robert Perry, George C. Marshall.
Oh, nice.
Now, where'd you come up? Where did you find this? Was this?
I've never
an
even
auction
seen this one.
wing
I got
or-
this one from Yaniv as well. He just had it lying around. I was like, "What's that?"
Wow.
What's that?
That's awesome.
I've never
Yeah.
seen that one before. That's
Yeah, it's-
really cool.
Freaking
I think
cool.
I've seen it for the first.
You tell
time
me
last
when to.
year.
I have so many flags. I go on
Okay,
forever.
go
so-
ahead. Go two more, and then we'll move on.
Two more. You got it. So I know you like these, Mike. These Target.
Oh
cards.
yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
I got it.
What do you
Target.
got?
Like-
This is version. The second printing, version 2, number 1.
I always like the Uncle Sam covers. Actually,
I have a
Yeah.
lot of those. Yeah. And Uncle Sam was one of those guys that he's in Fawcett, he's in Quality Comics and Novelty Press. So he wasn't a, you didn't have a right to him. So anybody could put Uncle Sam in their story.
Mhm.
It's pretty.
That's a
Pretty
sweet book. I actually never saw that before.
And now we'll just end this particular
Yeah,
little one
nice
with the foremost with a flag.
Have you
Nice.
seen
With
the
so proudly
Target?
we hail, as united we stand. And you got
Yeah.
for
that's-
victory. There's a number of comics that just have a flag on it. This is
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen the Target issue where the kids have like the lemonade stand, but they're selling war bonds?
I've seen
Yeah.
it, but I
Yeah,
don't
I've seen
have it.
it.
Yep.
I'd like to have that
Cool.
one too.
Yeah, and this one has a cool little back, a little
Nice.
advertisement.
Yeah. Let me see that. Let me see that blue bolt on the back.
Yeah.
That's
The
so
back's
sweet.
actually cooler than the front.
The other ones were Daisy Rifle ads, which I like, but this is a more of a
The
interesting.
blue bolt. He didn't stick around in his own book for very long.
No. All right.
Okay, but on to Steve. So tonight, I just want to remind the audience that we're showing all books from 1946 to 1939, World War II era, obviously, patriotic and propaganda comics and collectibles. So you're going to see other things other than comics tonight. Okay,
Cool.
Steve, what do you got?
That sounds like a fun show. I got to watch that. I only had 2 flag covers that I could really find, and the first one is Looney Tunes and Merry Melodies number 10 from August 1942.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
I need
nice.
that.
Woo! That's
I
beautiful.
need that one. That needs a Mylar, man.
I know. I haven't put it in one yet.
No, his poly just needs a pressing.
Well, that I don't know if you guys noticed, but that's Ralphie's copy. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, that's a
Ralphie.
SIG?
Whoever
Is that
Ralphie
verified?
The original
Can you get,
signed-
can you get that
signed
verified?
kids in the golden age who wanted
Yeah.
to keep their comics would write their name on it. It seems on the front. It happened a
Yep.
lot.
Smart kids.
All right. The next one you may not consider a flag cover, but this is a flag cover to me. This
I
is
better
Looney
consider it
Tunes.
a flag cover.
Looney Tunes and Merry Melodies number
Better not be a Nazi
45
flag.
from July of
Oh, nice.
1945.
No,
Oh,
yeah.
Woo!
No, that's in the category. That's
yeah,
patriotic.
yeah.
So those are the
Hey.
only 2 flag ones that I can
Did I send you that?
Show that again. The spine
one?
had a
Did I
had
send
the
you that?
stars there. So that's like, yeah, that's a flag right there.
It's
the
a
stars.
flag.
Yep.
Yeah.
But no, it's a presidential war letter. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
I know
that's
there's
patriotic
buying
on
war
that.
bonds and stuff like that. It's awesome.
I fell down a rabbit hole with this letter, man.
nice.
That's why I
Those
have
are the
Steve
only
on here.
flags I really have. So if you want to go on to Joe.
It's symbols, flag symbols. It's not
All
just
right.
flags.
So we can do our
It's presidential
these?
letters. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
okay.
awesome.
Go ahead.
All right. So
That's what I'm looking
Non-military,
for.
non-military right now.
yeah, this is
Beautiful.
number. Well, shoot, yeah, I'm gonna go down a rabbit hole with just this.
Yeah.
There's
You
that
just
one.
got that.
Like a Yankee Doodle cover.
You
Yeah.
just got that for
Yeah.
$30, didn't you?
Oh,
Yep.
really? That's so
Jealous.
Let's see.
Good catch.
Oh, this one's kind of a flag.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh man,
I need that one.
I like that one.
I
that's
love that one.
cheap. That's one of the best Uncle Sam covers, in my opinion.
Here's another war letter.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I take the crap out of that one with some. That's my low grade version. I got a better grade. There's that one.
Oh, nice.
There's Popular Comics with the letter on
I
there.
remember when you got that. I was so jealous. I got to find that.
That was Dell, right? Dell Publications.
Yeah.
Yep,
Popular
yep.
Comics.
Let's see. All right, you can go on to somebody else. I got some more bonds.
All right,
to
here we
show.
come. Joe's bringing some guns now. Hey, what's up, Tennessee
Hey.
Joe?
What are we doing? Flags?
You're doing
are.
symbols,
American
Symbols,
flags.
American symbols.
symbols, flags, anything non-military right now.
Like
non-
patriotic.
Can it be non-comic, or is we just do
Yeah, it's collectibles.
Whatever,
It's everything
yeah.
World War
All
II
right.
era.
Even that weird terror behind you. We can
Yeah,
look
that
at
bombs. What are those bombs
That
that you
hex
showed
cover
me?
you have there.
The bombs are in the other room. I can't.
I've
get
been telling everybody about those bombs, how the bomb they are.
All right, this is a really cool patriotic comic called "Remember Pearl Harbor,"
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
and
That's sweet. I came close to one of those. several
Yeah.
times.
this is what I think is the best Uncle
Yeah,
Sam
that
cover.
is. It's gorgeous.
It's just.
I want a
gorgeous.
copy.
He's
Oh, are
stepping-
you gonna show that one Superman? What was it? The toy thing, Tim something.
Oh,
Oh, one of those.
Remember?
Yeah,
Wasn't that Uncle
I'm
Sam or something on that?
I might be able to grab that when I go off screen, but I don't have that in my
Right.
pile handy here.
That looks beautiful. What would you
Yeah,
grade that
good
one if you
copy.
had to? I mean, that's
Yeah, it looks really nice.
that just
Well,
looks-
there are 2 issues with it. The centerfold is missing, which is
Oh.
so it's
Oh.
a 4, which is the map, of the battle. So I'm on the lookout for another one, and then also it's got that down there.
ooh, a little mouse chew.
Yeah,
But
but
you know what?
other
You put
than
your hand
that-
over it. Yeah, it looks.
other
so
than
good.
It's
that-
so
Really solid.
beautiful. Who cares?
it's really beautiful.
Oh,
I love
wow.
that back,
Military
too.
medals on the back.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
this is-
yours. I have that too, but yours presents a lot better than mine.
Yeah, it presents very nice, but
So I'll put that aside.
this might not be old enough, but it's really cool.
Oh,
This is a
What year's that
military
from?
courtesy promo comic. I don't know. It doesn't have the.
Well, then you're okay. You're safe. You
Yeah,
don't
yeah. If
know.
you don't know,
We'll let it
don't look it
slide.
up. We don't want to disqualify you.
Yeah.
but
Oh,
it's,
it has the
wow.
rankings on the back. That
Yeah.
just, even
and then
if
it's got some flags in. So there's a flag there.
So would this be something that they would give to the service members just so that they'd learn about?
Yeah, usually these were given out at like the recruiting station. So there's a whole bunch of these. There's like, I got some Air Force ones, Navy ones, and if you went into the recruiting station, they would give you these things, and you'd learn about the military through the comic book. This is really cool. I showed this recently on another channel, but I just found this at an antique store recently. This is from 1941. And
yeah.
Love that.
it was a children's book to encourage them to save the stamps for the war bonds, right?
Look at the war bond on the cover. See it up
Yeah.
there?
And so what happened, it's one of those like, it's beautiful. It's a
It's like a
Wow.
binding.
yeah, spiral bound. It's
That's like a one
rhyming
of a
stories,
find right there.
And there is like pop-ups. You like lift things up and you spin things. Like here's some of the bad guys. Can you see them in the?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
The
And
wolf
so that would
Nazis.
spin, and you'd have like
This would
different
spin
actions.
and they would chase each other, right? Like, right? And,
Yeah, that's cool.
then
So,
there's
have you been playing with that a lot since you got?
yeah, I love playing with it. This one is like you pull this tab up and let me see if I can get it here. Right,
That
so
is cool.
it's
That
like a
is freaking
children's book.
cool.
But what's really cool is then if you get to the back, Donald Duck is there, and this little
Wow.
war stamp book was there, and it came with one stamp to get you started.
Oh, wow.
And so I had to get that separately. I bought this book at an antique store, and then I found out that this thing was missing. So I found a copy on eBay, and there it is.
Nice.
And there's the back cover.
And after people see this video, you're going to get a lot of offers for interviews and
This
other
one
videos.
is one that I just saw a few minutes ago. But
Oh, yeah. Did you just get that, or did you have it?
no, I've had this for about 6 months, 8 months. This was this came up on my comic shop, and it was basically like the price of a slab. I think it was like $49. So
it's
Wow.
surprising how cheap those go. It's just hard to find them. Oops,
Yeah.
sorry.
yeah, so we've seen the back already. But
Yeah.
now this one, this is killer. I just got this at the Lexington Comic Con a few weeks ago.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I showed number 2 of that, and that's number 1.
Yeah, you just
Nice.
got a good deal on number 2. This is
I got a
number
great
1.
deal
There's a
on number
flag there. His cape is a flag, it looks like. And he's fighting the Nazis. And there's trains in the background. So
No, it's Harry Chesler publication.
really cool.
So good.
Okay.
Give us 3 more. And then I'll.
All right, I got 2 more. They're not comics, but they have flags. This is from 19 MCM XLI 1941.
Nice.
Sweet.
Little color classics.
Nice.
And it's very patriotic for young children. It talks about like George Washington and, you know, the founding fathers, like nothing you would get nowadays. Abraham Lincoln. They used to be good guys. And then I just picked this one up the other day too. This I think is also from 1941. Where is that? Yeah, 1941. And another little
Sweet.
That's great.
America on Guard, Army, Navy, Marine Corps, facts, insignia, uniforms. Very patriotic. You could see about the different things that were in our military inventory, the different ranks. The Army takes up the majority of this. Then you get to the back, and it's the Navy and Marines. There's no Air Force.
They weren't around yet.
They weren't around to what,
That's
1951, I think. So
That's right.
Oh, wow.
they weren't around yet. But
Marines
all right,
have been
that's
around
my
a long time
flags.
now.
All right. Now, you know, this is everything symbols and flags and stuff like that. It's not just flags.
Okay, what symbols?
I don't know, like anything not military but patriotic. War bond, big war bonds.
Well, you've already seen them. I have this,
Okay, well, hold on to a
this.
few. Yeah,
You have all the.
this
you have all the standards,
standards.
like the ones everyone should have in their collection.
Well, I have these three. That's it. I've
All
got,
right.
and I think Steve already showed them, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
I showed all three.
Yeah, you hate it when you get
Okay.
scooped like that, huh?
Yeah. So my pile's going down. I'll go see if
It's
I
all
can
right.
find that Superman Tim while someone else is going.
All right. Well, I'll show these two.
Still want a copy of that.
There you go. You got two, huh?
I do. I'm buying everyone I can find under $30. That's my goal. Keep it off the market, and I can set the price.
There you go.
So we showed those already.
I feel like such a loser. Everyone has those, but me.
We showed
You
that
are a
one
loser,
already.
Alan. Get off.
We showed that one already. I got two of these.
Alan,
One-
just
one
if
shows
you,
something.
I really don't have many of those, so we're in the same boat here.
So just for the audience, so everyone doesn't know, that's a presidential letter asking Americans to give one more time for the, I think it's the 7th loan.
Yep, the 7th war loan.
Wow.
And then I found this for $20 on eBay.
Ah,
Oh wait, no, sorry, $40 on my comic shop.
I actually have that. I didn't bring it.
yeah, I have that too.
Can't
And
you
I
tell by
found
the,
there was a Spanish version on eBay that had this cover but didn't have the war bond, or didn't
and
have
it's even a
that.
flag cover. It looks like a red, white, and blue trade dress.
Right.
Yeah.
This is a thick book too. You could kill somebody
Yeah.
with this book. So the one that I was really happy to find, I love finding these really obscure ones. This is a Walt Kelly
I have
That's
that
cool.
as well.
high grade book. This was, I found $83. Buy war bonds and stamps. It's Spirit of 76.
So is that sort of like Yankee Doodle Dandy kind of thing going on?
Yeah, it's called the Spirit
Yep.
of 76.
Yep. Like the one Steve showed earlier with
Yep.
Donald.
So it's from the Revolutionary War. So here's my target.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, Targ J.
It's nice when you find these and then you find them in really high grade too for inexpensive.
That's your only
This
target,
is like,
Mike?
what's that?
That's your only target?
No, I have more targets. I have
That's what I
superhero
thought.
ones.
But that's your only propaganda target?
Yeah. And then
Those are
I was
great.
happy to find that one.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, I forgot to bring that one. I had that one.
These books are so thick from this era. It's like you can
People
just feel
read.
it. So I don't know. This is Al Fargo. I don't know if you know who he is. Golden
That's
Age.
cool.
I think I just
funny
saw that
animal
on
artist.
your Instagram, right? You just posted that on your Instagram, right?
Not recently.
That trade dress is awesome.
hmm
It's like a
Then you have TikTok Tales.
Oh, nice.
That's a great one. Yeah. I love the little kids on there.
And this, man, this one, everybody's trying to get. 1942.
That is cool.
First appearance of Little Orphan Annie's Junior Commandos.
that's great.
There's actually
I've never
reprinted-
seen that one.
There's actually a reprint that I've never
I've been
seen in
trying to find that one.
1947 by David McKay. I'd like to find that one. No, I seen this on eBay. I'm like, what the heck is this? 50
Yeah.
bucks? I didn't even think. I just like,
Yeah, snapped it. Yeah.
okay, I'll show two more and then I'll turn it back to Alan.
No, it's my turn.
Oh,
No,
is
I'm
it your
just kidding.
turn?
I'm just kidding. It's Alan's turn. I'm trying to scooch in front of Alan. That is
This
crazy.
just
I-
came
I've
up
seen-
on eBay and I gave it to Joe and he bought one.
That is awesome. Yeah, I've actually seen that, but I didn't have any. Yeah, I couldn't get it at the time. But it's
Okay, and then my
Such a
last
cool book.
one.
I thought
would
you said we
be-
weren't showing war yet.
Well,
He-
it's
he-
not
it's his show.
military. I mean, just
it's a symbol.
Oh man.
It's his show. He can
Show
do
it.
what he wants.
And
I like
Super
that.
Comics, 1943.
Mike not only loves that comic, he has a pair of those pants too that he wears.
Those are my big boy pants. Get it?
Precious.
All right, so we're gonna go
Okay,
to Alan.
so you made me think of another comic that I have that kind of fits that theme. So this one.
Oh, that is
Oh, that's-
cool,
It's in really
dude.
rough shape, but it is.
Is that his only cover appearance?
That is a very difficult, controversial. That's a hard one to find.
Well,
Is that
you know,
Oh, wait,
April's only-
this is actually
that
kind
his-
of a big book because it's the first appearance of Woody the Woodpecker.
Right.
Oh yeah.
But is that his first full appearance on a cover, Paul? I
April.
didn't
I
show the
think
little
so,
floating head.
Usually he's just a little floating head.
Right. So
Yeah,
that's a
that's what
real
I'm saying.
appearance. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this was
that's
a,
nice.
and it's also the Yankee Doodle Dandy thing, right?
What'd you pay for that?
I think I paid $900 for this.
Oh, really?
It's
Is
an
it complete?
expensive book.
And is it complete?
It's complete, but it's rough. You can see like the corner, like the
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think you got a good deal. That's a hard book to
That's
get.
awesome.
really hard
Yeah.
to get.
Yeah.
Really hard to get. So this would
Got a
be like
flag,
a
too.
1015 kind of range. You know.
It has a flag
Oh, yeah.
too, Alan. You forgot to mention.
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it has a little flag right there.
Yeah.
And it has like the
So-
war stuff going on at the top. You know, they're kind of marching off to battle. So yeah, I don't know. I like that one. And so can I show now like the other
Sure,
stuff?
you're out of here, and yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Okay, so I got like a series.
Oh,
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, so we got the squid
Sort
cover.
of has a flag. I don't think that's the American flag.
Octopus cover. And
That's
so
a
I
great
got
one.
They had Canadian flags.
That's-
I don't think.
No,
we
it's
do.
the
Nazi,
Japanese, the Rising
that was
Sun.
the Japanese one, and then we got the one where he's like chasing after the little
Yeah,
Japanese
that's
guy.
great.
It's number 2.
Alan, I was going to show both of those.
And then
So show
the
them.
first- and then
Oh, you got the. Oh, you almost have the full run. There's one after this, I think.
so this was 3. There's there's number 1 that's missing. I gotta find number 1. I had number 1 somewhere.
Number one is. Which one is it? Oh, never
I'm
mind.
trying to
Yeah,
think of
that's-
what number 1 is, but and then I thought this one was kind of cool.
Oh,
Oh,
that
yeah,
was
that's
awesome.
Terry
Love
Cheese
that.
number 1.
Wow.
So,
Oh my gosh, that is so cool.
That
yeah.
is-
So there's some later issues that are better for like propaganda covers, but I thought this one was still great.
That is sweet.
Yeah.
yeah,
This
Terry
one I actually
Tunes-
got a really good deal on. I got this and what's the first possum one? Animal Funnies or something like that. Or I got both number 1s for like $200.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So
Pogo Possum.
I'd definitely pay $100 for that.
and then I got some like good fight ones with the girl
There you go.
attached to the tank.
Oh,
Like, that's-
yeah, yeah.
This is like
Now we're
propaganda.
back in Alan's wheelhouse, bondage.
Okay, Alan, give us a few more. We're gonna move on. We'll move on.
Okay,
to
okay,
Paul.
okay. I got to show another tank one. Here's another girl on the tank.
Oh, you upped me on mine.
Sweet.
See, I knew you were going to have that one, so I had to get it out. Okay. And then
You
this
can always
is a
see it
great one.
again.
Nice.
That's a gruesome one. Show the detail in the back. There's
So if
arms
you can
and
see
heads
the back, I'm
flying.
not sure if you can see it. Like there's
Yeah.
limbs
Yeah, I see
poking
the
off.
leg.
Yeah, you can
Well,
see the
there's a
head.
leg,
Yeah, the
coming off.
head. Yeah.
There's a
I have
head.
that one too. I'm not showing it today. But
I love this from you guys. I'm always seeing new stuff.
Yeah, that's
And
a.
then
Okay,
That's a-
Alan,
that's
show
a
one more.
popular one.
Alan,
okay,
show
I'll
one more,
big one. This
and
is
then
Rangers number
and then
1.
get out of the camera so everyone can see your back of your room when you're done.
Okay, well, okay, and can I show the one I was trying to
Do
show
it.
that would cut me off?
All right, do it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is
That
the
is
candid
such
one.
an iconic cover.
Yeah,
That's
So they're
awesome.
giving candy to the
Exciting.
kids
Yeah, the
outside.
Nazis,
window.
they're loading it with poison in there, the foreground, the background.
Oh
The
wow!
Nazis
Isn't that awesome?
giving the candy to the girls.
Is there a
Colecto
tape
6
pull on
has a
that
great
book?
copy of this. He's in,
yeah.
he's
So
in the
right,
chat.
right.
Ah,
in
look at that
space.
tape pull.
It's like in the worst place, but it's
No,
still,
it's not the
Well,
worst.
I
The
think
worst
you don't
place would
see
be
it
on the-
right
on the
away.
kids getting-
You don't see it right away.
Yeah,
the
it's
bread,
kind of a
the
shame.
worst place, Alan, would be if it was taking the Nazi giving the candy away. That's the,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the key to
yeah.
that book.
But this also has a war bond thing on as well.
So how much you pay for that?
Yeah.
900.
Actually, this one had sold the same copy sold for like almost 1,000.
Yeah.
I got it for 700.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
That comic
Alan's
goes
wheeling
for
and
a lot.
dealing.
Yeah, so
Okay,
this is
Alan.
a 0.5 though.
We're gonna
But,
get you in hopefully one more time. So let everyone see your background. Just making comments
Okay.
about your torchies. All right, everybody, get a gander. We're moving on.
Not
Got
to
some killer
mention,
stuff back
his
there.
All-Star 8 Wonder Woman 1.
Oh yeah, his Wonder
Just a little-
Comics.
Just little books there, and the Hulk one up there.
There's actually more up top. There's my if I angle it,
Wow.
Oh, an AF-15. Yeah, just a few books.
my first Iron Man, first Thor. Yeah, just a few little books.
All right. Thanks, Alan. It was
Scared
cool,
me. Who was
man.
that? All right, we'll continue right on. Here's a nice war.
Oh,
Wow.
I've
That
never
is a
seen
hard
that
book. Oh, that's
before.
How
cool.
boys and girls can help win the war. This book was dedicated to just fundraising for the war. Every dime that
Wow.
we get from the sale of this publication will be invested in
Wow.
the U.S. war. It's a one shot.
Okay, so
Wow.
I
I
have
want
been
that.
looking for
What
that
did you
for
pay for that?
years.
I'm counting on both of you. It's Uncle Sam cover. It's just a great
Wow.
book.
what did you pay for that?
I can't even remember. I got it from Yaniv, so probably a lot.
Over $1,000?
Alan will back me up on that.
Yeah,
He's,
yeah.
he's-
Whatever the price is, it's usually double.
you have to work. You have to work with him definitely. But
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Steve,
an
Joe, have
awesome
you ever
book.
seen that?
Nope.
Uh,
And that is
I
awesome.
know of it. I've been looking for it for years.
Really?
This is the first
I've
copy
never
I've
even
ever
seen that before.
It's
That's
a
a
tough
great
one.
book.
Remember, you've
Then,
seen it here
we-
on Night Tiger
We were on
Comics.
the Yankee Doodle theme. So how about Yankee?
Oh, I want that
Oh,
book.
yeah.
I've come so
Yeah.
close to buying it before.
Yeah, we got
Killer, Harry
Stars and
Chesler.
Stripes. We got yeah, it's just Chesler, Harry Chesler.
Look at I know the pants offset with the cape.
Yeah,
Look at that.
Yeah, yeah, it
It's
really
so
does.
cool.
Yeah.
That
number
is
one's a
killer
pretty good book too. I don't have that, but
That's
This
a-
whole era has just got such fantastic.
It's a crazy back though. That clown is really creepy.
yeah, it almost
Yeah.
it's on Alan's hit list because of the clown.
Yep.
Yeah, I got this a
KO
long time ago. on
KO
Comic Con.
Comics, does that actually exist?
Say again.
The KO Comics down there, does that actually exist?
I
I've
think
heard
so.
of it. I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't last too long, I don't think. But
Mhm.
then here's a pretty hard to get book as well. 4 Favorites #1.
Oh,
Wow.
nice. I got a 4
Nice.
favorite.
This is a Hitler cover, and Hitler's in all 4 panels getting hit in the face, and it's called the Flag in the Ass comic by some people because it
Oh,
looks like
wow.
he's sticking the American flag in Hitler's keister there. If you
Oh
look,
yeah.
Wow.
Never seen that ever.
yeah, it's a tough. Another.
I like that he's getting kicked in the butt. That's just
Yeah,
so
he's,
awesome.
he's getting his butt pummeled a few times here. And,
Wow.
That is great.
Steve, Joe, you ever seen that? Alan?
I should have
Oh,
brought that
yeah.
one. I have that too.
yeah, All Star
Oh,
Comics 22. We got Jefferson and Lincoln in the background, and the flag, and everybody's giving a salute. A cure for the world.
So I have that, but mine's a 0.5. It's missing the centerfold.
I got that a long time ago
I wonder
on some
what
auction. It
it
wasn't.
felt like to be an American.
Here's
back
here's for the Marines, Steve. We got
Oh,
the
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
the raising of the flag of Iwo Jima.
Iwo Jima.
homage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Steve
I like
Thomas,
That's great.
Speed
I like that.
38.
Wow, that
That
looks
is
pretty
nice.
clean for that book.
Yeah, I
That
got
looks
this one on
good.
eBay for like $300. I mean, it was
What?
a steal. Yeah,
I
steal.
like Black Cat there too. That's awesome.
Well, give us a few more, and then we'll shoot over to Steve.
This is a timely, and it's called the flag cover, but you have to look closely for the flag because it has a lot going on.
Wow.
Oh wow.
This
I
is a
see a
Schoenberg
flag.
special. The flag is in the middle there. You got
Oh,
the
yeah.
American
Yeah, yeah,
troops
yeah.
coming in.
Nazi
then you got-
flag, and it's green.
You got Bucky coming down with the flamethrower. You got Captain America dropping a torpedo
Is
on
that
the
like-
Germans.
Is that like 44, 45 era? Kind
It's number 37, 1944. This is definitely one of the hard to get Captain America books.
Wow.
Yeah, that's sweet.
And
That is
let,
awesome.
let me just end on this one as a not quite a flag, but it is a symbol book. We're gonna have Superman.
Oh,
Nice.
14.
Yeah.
That's a big grail. That's
Yeah.
actually
Nice.
You got
The
the
eagle.
American
the
Eagle.
freedom
You
bird.
got that, and in the side, in the dark, you can see the tanks, and
Oh wow, I never knew that.
you can see it
Oh,
engraved
yeah.
there almost there.
I always thought it was just a
Until I
plain,
owned it, I didn't even notice that. It's
yeah, I always thought it was
Yeah.
just plain black. Oh,
yeah,
Yep.
no, it's not. It's just subtle, but it's a
And whatever
beautiful-
happened to the eagle? We don't see them representing the freedom anymore.
All right, you
Anywhere.
told me that was it, Mike.
Oh, okay, let's
I got lots.
let's move on to Steve. We're all
Well,
here to
hey,
play
uh,
comics.
Joe was talking about some stamps that he bought. He actually sent me 2 of them. This is
Oh,
one of
wow.
them, and that's the back of it. And then this is the other one he sent me, which I just showed in my most
Oh,
recent
yeah.
video.
So can you cash those in and get some cool food?
Oh, he told me he tried. They wouldn't do it.
Yeah. Somebody already showed this one. I think it was Mike.
Yeah. I
That's
saw it in
great.
his collection. That's why I wanted it.
Yeah, I remember that when you were down here. Here's a blue bolt. What are the
yeah, I almost
There you
got
go.
that one. That is sweet.
Nice.
this looks like it was actually part of a bound volume that
Yep.
somebody had put together.
Oh wow.
I've got a USO one here. This is Big Shot number 35. They're supporting the USO there.
I love it.
Cool.
Is that
I know
little,
Mike likes the big
is that
shot of
Joe
Patriotic, right,
Palooka,
Mike?
or
That's,
what
Yep,
is
I
this?
do. I got a bunch here.
yeah.
What'd you say, Alan?
Is that Joe Palooka, the guy in the cart?
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
yeah. Dixie Duggan and I
Skyman.
can't remember.
Man,
Yep.
you can pick up those cheap if you don't know anything about Golden Age. You want to get into it.
Yeah,
There-
A lot
there's
of good
ones to
reading.
get to.
Charlie Chan.
I agree with you,
superheroes,
Mike. They're
Skyman.
good bargains, and even there's like
Oh,
6
yeah.
of them are Hitler covers, and they're probably the cheapest Hitler cover.
And not
ones
only
you
that,
can
you got the face in there,
Yeah.
which is
Mm.
another
Yeah.
good one.
I'd love to have those Hitler covers in Big Shot. Those are great.
Don't you
This
have
one
one?
is no, I don't have one.
I
This is
have-
what'd you say?
I have all of them here if you want to see them. I got.
Oh,
I
I
would
have
love to
3 of
see
them.
them. Yes.
I know somebody just bought one. I know maybe it was Joe. I don't remember.
I bought this one low grade from my comic shop. This is Famous Phonies number 131 by War
Oh,
Bonds.
cool.
Nice.
Yeah,
Wow, that's
Well, I've never seen that one. That's cool.
I like that stuff.
There's so many subtle
Yeah.
cartoony ones that have buy war bonds in it that are very patriotic.
Yep.
Yeah, they're off the radar. So if you
I know. So you
have
can
a
find them.
prepared mind, you can get them.
I think Mike, did we
yeah.
trade for this one? Is this one
Yeah,
I
that's
traded?
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I got this one for $6.50, but it's
Nice.
missing 3 pages. It's incomplete, but
I got
Yeah.
2 sets from 2 different places for $8 each.
Wow, that's so cheap.
Nice.
They're like
And then-
like Parm said, they're on different. Oh, that one's awesome. I need that one.
That's really cool.
let's see, what else did I have? Oh, well, I mean, this
Another one,
is
Popular Comics, affordable title.
Yeah.
let's see. I'm gonna say this is
Yeah,
still
cool. I need that one.
Uh,
I, need
I love that one.
Santa on a Jeep with Palooka. You gotta
Yeah.
Mhm.
or not Palooka. He's the
Isn't that Joe Palooka? I thought that was
Yeah, that is Joe.
Yeah, it
Palooka.
is.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Yep.
Yeah, because he was in the army or whatever.
Yeah.
That's great.
All right, that's all I got for this
Okay.
round. You can go ahead.
All right, back to Joe. After Joe, I'm going to let you go, Alan, because you're going to get out of here. And then
Yeah,
I'll
I got to
go
get
after
out
you.
soon. So
Okay, here is a little thing called
Oh,
the Bell
cool.
Serviceman.
Ooh, I love
Look
that.
at that, it's Hitler.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh.
you were here too.
Yeah,
Yep.
and it was a comic that was put together to because the young men in the war were taking care of the aircraft, and Bell thought that this would help them. Here's more Hitler
Wow.
in the
oh yeah, I've
background.
seen that. You showed.
Oh
this
yeah,
one.
so you said Hitler was on
This is
every
awesome.
cover.
No, he wasn't on every cover, but
Oh,
he was on a few of them.
Joe, I looked those up online. I've been looking for those since you showed them. Cheapest I could find was like 80 or $100.
Yeah, these I got for less than $20 a piece.
Wow.
Got
Nice.
really lucky. Here's an LB Cole cover, Contact Comics number 11.
Ooh.
Wow.
Salute
nice
to Naval
insignia right
Aviation.
there.
I've been trying to get that whole run, by the way.
I was a
Yep.
naval aviator. These were the wings that I wore on my uniform.
Nice.
Coveted wings of gold.
That's a great book.
Yeah.
I love the color. LB Cole, the colors on his covers are just great.
Yeah, they're crazy. Awesome.
And then I think this was the series that you were showing, Alan.
Yeah.
So that's the one I don't have.
Yeah. This is number 7.
Oh, maybe I don't.
Oh, you're
have
right. It's a longer series than I thought. I guess.
I thought it was only 3 issues, but I guess.
This is number 7.
Oh wow.
I found this in an antique store down near
Oh yeah.
in Florida, down near where Mike lived.
Oh
I
yeah.
think I
was so
paid like
mad.
I think I paid maybe $5 for this.
Oh wow.
Wow.
That's great.
That was a good one. This
Have
is
you ever
the-
seen that? Hold on. Have you ever seen that before? Because I have never seen that one before.
Those
I have.
flamethrower ones are really awesome.
I have it because there's another subset that I'm trying to get all flamethrower covers, and that's one of them.
Yeah.
Still got a few to go.
Nice.
And
I got a
then
few.
this-
One here.
This is a
Here's
really
one.
cool Victory Garden cover.
Wow.
Oh,
you
you
scooped
upstage
Mike.
me.
Well done. Well done. That's a
Nice.
great
That's
book.
a killer cover. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is the best Victory Garden cover. And then the last one, I guess I'll just show right now, and then I have more, but someone else can go. Here's Boy Commandos #1.
Oh
Ooh,
yeah.
I was going to
Awesome.
show
looking
that.
at-
I'm glad I
Number
didn't.
one.
yeah, I was looking at that one. That is a cool cover.
Yeah,
Nice.
Nice.
I love the
Simon
ones where they
Kirby.
have the planes coming from the background. And
yeah.
Well, it forms like a V, right? For
Yeah.
victory.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna go to Alan.
Okay.
Give him my turn because he's got to get out of here.
Okay, so I'm going to get out of here after this, but I'll show some quick ones.
some patriotic
got-
zombie covers. No.
We got,
Oh, dude, that is so sweet.
so we got
Miss
some
Fury.
Japanese guys getting beaten up, and the guys in the bondage in the background. So this is Miss Fury #5, and got some fighting Yank, and this is an awesome one.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
you got like
The
they're doing, like,
hypodermic
some
needle.
torture stuff. They got every kind of like utensil you can imagine. Like,
Yeah.
and
Great.
Schomburg, I don't know what it is, but he really likes these brazens. Where where you heat up something. They just
Oh yeah,
and
Well,
like a hot iron.
yeah.
high iron, and the guy's gonna get like a hypodermic
Branded, yeah.
needle and a whole bunch of stuff going on.
They're gonna just give him everything.
Yeah, and you got the big Nazi.
And it's a flag
flag.
cover.
Yeah.
On his chest, you got the flag.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
that's true too. Yep.
Captain Yank, yeah.
And this is a famous one, decapitation cover.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
That's a
Oh,
hard one to get
bro.
to look good because the colors are always so awful. But that's not
Yeah, these
What grade is yours there?
Oh, it's a 1.0. It's in rough.
I
shape.
have a 1.8, but I think yours looks better. It's like
Yeah.
it's a tough one.
Yeah, I was, and then we mentioned Zip before we did the show, so I figured, hey, I'll show one Zip.
Ooh.
He's punching
And
in
that's the first appearance of
Yep.
somebody, right?
This is the first appearance of Ginger Snap, and I
Ginger
like
Snap, yeah.
so Ginger I really like. So I collect her. So this is her first appearance.
And that's
This is
one of the
actually a
later
really
Zips.
crazy pricey book because it's a Nazi punching cover, but I wanted it for Ginger, which is
And it's not even. Is it even on the blue label that it's a first Ginger Snap? Because I find that sometimes they don't even know.
no, doesn't mention it.
Yeah.
But it
Yeah.
is her first appearance. Did a lot of research to make sure about that before paying for it. And then we got kind of a nice classic.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Oh dang! You upstaged me again.
And wait, I got some more. We got. I imagine Parm was going to show this one. so
Yeah.
stay tuned.
Oh, yeah.
Love that one. That's a great one.
And I know that Parm's going to show this one too, so I got to.
Oh, you know, I actually sent mine off to get. I sent mine off to get graded after reading it and enjoying it. I actually was so curious what it was, so I don't have that right now.
So this is like the swastika and Hitler getting punched. It's kind of.
And it's the first appearance of Bullet Girl.
And the first appearance of Bullet Girl. And then we got a really great. This one I just picked up.
Love
recently.
that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
When I posted this on Instagram, I was like, "Get these snakes off this playground." So they're dumping snakes on little kids that are in bondage.
Yeah, that's
I
like
love
a
the way Captain
companion
Yank
book to
has
the
that buckled
timely.
shoe. You know.
What?
That's it's like a companion book to the other one where he's giving the girl the chocolate bar.
Yeah, it really
Yeah.
does work well with that. So yeah.
Wow,
and you got
yeah.
the war stamps in the corner. So okay. So I do have others. Here, quickly, Rangers,
Sweet.
Captain Marvel
Ooh.
with
Painted cover.
fighting
That's nice
the
one.
Axis, like the zeros and stuff like that. Then we got one more Rangers,
Nice.
and that's it. I gotta go.
Yeah.
All right, Alan. Thanks for hanging out with
Thanks,
us.
guys. Thanks, guys. for having
Appreciate
me.
you.
Okay.
Have a good time at Dope Show.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Bye.
So now everybody go to Dope Show. No, just kidding.
That's probably where they're all going.
Joe went. He wasn't even there.
Hey, no one's watching anymore.
All right, where are we at? Okay, so just these have already been shown. So
Yeah.
Jerry, clean that book for me.
Nice.
Ah.
That is awesome. Hit your victory.
Let me get a drink. I got really sore throat. Whew. Anyway, so let's see here. Well, I still got a big pile of symbols books.
Wow.
Frisky.
Al Fargo.
I
There was another one on eBay this week for like $20.
That's two different Frisky covers with flags on it, right? That you showed.
Yeah. The other one was
Yep.
The Yankee Doodle.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
awesome.
now we're getting into the Fawcett war stamp covers. Yeah, there's a whole
Yep.
every title had one.
Yep.
I just got these two in yesterday.
Oh, yeah, I saw you on your
Wait.
show showing that. That's great.
You got
I
both
know
of
when
those
I saw
yesterday.
the yeah.
So there's a Victory Garden, another Victory Garden comic. That's crazy.
$23 and $27.
Wow.
Both complete. Excuse me. This is 76. Number 88 is a Victory Garden too.
Oh, really? Do you know how many Victory Garden covers there are?
I don't. Oh, I think
Joe, do you know? Because you
you
mentioned
can
it,
go
just
to
didn't say
my
that.
comic shop. They actually have them listed.
Oh, wow.
So,
Yeah, there's about
20
10 or
bucks.
12.
$20 for that, right, Mike? You said.
Yep, $20.
Oh, I
This
get
one was
that.
32.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Nice.
I don't think I've ever
I
seen
paid
that. One.
$100 for this one. It's the cover's not that dynamic, but it just says 7th Warlord and makes it so cool.
Yeah.
You might have seen this one.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's awesome.
That's a later one. That's like 1945, but it's still such
Yeah.
a cool book.
That'd be July 1945, I think.
Correct, sir. Let me put some down here to stack. So this just has the symbol on the bottom, but it's number 10.
Sweet.
That's one of the earlier war covers for the Wiz. I mean, except for number 2 and 3, and then it sort of dropped off a lot of other stuff, and then it got back to it.
Okay, so that's it for me on the symbol covers. I think. Let me see here. Well, here's the Stars and Stripes.
Oh yeah.
First appearance of the team. It's Stars and Stripes, but their first appearance is in number 4. I don't get it. And then your Uncle Sam.
That's
Sweet.
great.
I got another one up on the wall, but I didn't want to get it down because it'd be too hard to put it back up. And I mean, this next stuff is kind of cross between symbol and military, so I'll just wait and let somebody go next.
All right.
And that would
Thank
be Parm.
Joe.
All right.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, is it? No, I'm sorry, Joe. That's right. It's Joe.
Oh no.
No. Okay.
Yeah, because isn't it?
No, you skipped.
Oh, you're right,
You went to
no.
Alan, and then you.
That's right.
It doesn't matter. Go, Joe. If Joe wants
What
to
confused me?
So I ended with Superman 14. I figure we'll go
Nice.
to 24. real
Sweet.
quick. I like 14 better, but this is
That's nice.
yeah.
What's the grade on it?
3.0.
Oh, wow. That's probably a high grade for that book.
Yeah, here's another. So I showed the Cap flag cover. This is the Marvel Comics flag cover. And again,
Oh, wow.
it's hard to see it. It's Schoenberg. It's British flag and the American flag. They're coming. They're storming the beaches. And
Normandy?
I don't know that they call it Normandy per se, but you could say, it's not delineated as either or.
one of those
Why not? It looks like Normandy. You got the cliffs. You got the
Yep.
Each one is like a museum painting.
yeah.
Yeah.
You got the swastika up there, the flag as well, and this number
That's
48. Yeah. Going to some MLJ, we got Shield Wizard 1,
Nice.
Yankee
Love it.
Doodle flag in the
Mhm.
background.
What's the name of that guy with the mask? Is that the wizard?
Wizard. You got
Okay,
you got
so
the
Shield and Wizard. I've never read a wizard story. Have you?
I have read one or two when I've had the raw. It's
How did you? Was
classic
it
Golden
good? Was
Age
it cool?
stuff.
Or
it was all right. Golden Age stories hit me sometimes, and sometimes I'm like, what is going on here? But
I just read this story the other day with a superhero called the Hooded Wasp,
Oh.
and at the end, the villain shoots his assistant and then shoots himself in the head.
Nice.
It's really wild stuff. That is
That's
killer.
a great cover.
Macro boy.
Yeah, this comic book NYC got me. This is an AOK, so it was a very nice
Oh,
AOK.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah. And here's everybody will recognize this one. This one it took me a long time to get.
Oh
Wow.
wow.
It's about
That's
the
nice
boy.
looking too.
Yeah, this is about as flag and patriotic as you get.
What's the top graded grade on that?
Who knows, but there's probably
That's
a mile
beautiful.
high. There's probably a mile high one that's 9.0 or something.
Really? Because that looks really nice.
Yep.
And more.
You don't
flag.
usually see those covers all red like that one.
Here's
Usually blues in
storming
there.
of the North Beach. If I feel
Nice. I think Jerry has that one too.
almost like a photo cover, almost with Captain Marvel superimposed on it. It has a weird effect there. But
Yeah, that's great.
just a few more flag covers here.
Oh wow. The
Right.
blue on that is so
15.
good.
Such a nice color,
Now,
dark.
have you always been a Fawcett collector?
Oh yeah, some of my first Golden Age books were Fawcett.
Are they
I had the
more
one Alan
affordable-
showed, so I'll just throw that up. Yeah,
Are they the more affordable ones out of
yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Here's a
that's good
Liberty
one.
Bell cover, Captain Midnight.
Dang. What number is that?
This is
37?
27 from
27.
1945.
Steve, Joe, you taking notes?
I want them all.
Now here's
Everybody
an
out there
interesting one. I
taking
guess
notes. Get these-
this is first appearance of Uncle Sam in comics, National Comics
Wow.
#1.
Lou Fine.
Is it Lou Fine? Will Eisner.
Will Eisner. Oh wow. So that must have been before he went off to the war.
Yeah, and it's the
Look at the
first.
detail on that.
Yeah, the first Uncle Sam in comics. This is an old CGC label. It's a 2.5. You can't read it. And
Wow, that is so cool.
Yeah.
Have you had that one a while?
I've had that for about a year and a half. Boy counters. We got a Lev Gleason here. Another
Sweet.
flag.
That's one you don't really ever see.
Yeah,
What number is that?
this is 17.
Thank you.
Good, air raid
Yeah.
That's cool.
cover.
Over Berlin.
Yeah.
Okay, well, give us a couple more. We'll
All right,
share
couple
some
more.
stuff.
Just some random. I guess I felt the trade dress warranted this as a flag cover, but it's not classically a flag cover. Ugh. It's a hard one to get though. It's a Captain Battle #1.
Oh yeah. I got an issue in here. Is that Rico cover?
And I like the back because it has Daredevil.
Yeah. And Silver Streak.
And I'll show one more. Let's see what we got here. We'll end with a Schomburg. Better Publications. This is Wonder Comics #6.
Sweet.
Invading Japan.
Oh yeah, that's a classic right there.
So the cover's a little faded. Someone left it.
But you don't care.
No, I don't care. So I think that's all my flag covers. Or
All right. So we'll start into the military. I'm out of symbol covers too. Joe. So we're doing whatever you want now.
Okay. Here's
Whatever you
military.
want.
I like that. That is cool.
Yeah, these little lead figures. They're cool.
yeah,
Have
don't
you been
suck
able to
on that.
date it?
What's that?
Have you been able to date it?
No,
Looks
I don't
like-
know.
Looks like World War One.
Was it?
pretty
Is it
cool.
like lead? Is it lead?
Yeah, it's lead. This I can date. This is from 1942,
Sweet.
and It's
An
this little.
insignia guide. Oh, that's great.
You spin it around, and then their insignia on the Navy on the sleeves, and the Army on the epaulets changes. And then if you get into the enlisted ranks, it starts showing up here instead.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is
How do you find this stuff?
Just antique stores digging
Oh,
around.
okay.
You know,
So that's
I mean, I
cool.
wasn't looking for it. I just saw it
Right.
there, and
So you stumbled on it.
I was in the military, so it has meaning to me. All right, back to the
Exactly.
comic books.
And you bring meaning to us with it because it means to you.
Thank you. Here's Don Winslow of the Navy, number
Nice.
55. He's my guy. He's a commander, just like I was. That's kind of patriotic with the red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
Here's some Fighting Yank, number 14.
Oh, wow. Nice train cover.
Yeah. Really cool.
Yes.
This is a real cool one. This is Real Life Comics, number 28.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
need
there
to get
was
that. That's a Schomburg, right?
I think it is. And the Filipino guerrillas, really cool story about the fighting in World War II that they did.
You were 28, you said that was?
28, yeah. Here's Thrilling Comics number 49.
Oh, dang. That's cool. That's Schomburg also.
That's Schomburg, yeah. Mike, remember when I met you on the road outside Little Rock, Arkansas?
Yeah.
And I had called you from San Diego, that comics? This is one I picked up from SoCal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then this one you've seen.
Yep.
Here's some more Schomburg, Wonder Comics number 4. I just also
Oh, wow.
Nice.
picked this one up at the Lexington Comic Con just a couple of weeks ago.
Look at the TNT barrels. That is so cool. Look at
Yeah,
the
the
is
code
that a Tommy
book.
gun, right? Tommy gun right there.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
That is cool.
Here's one. This is one of my favorite comics. I would put this in my top 10. I've had this a long time. It's Fight Comics number 35.
Oh yeah. I've yet to get a cover with her on it yet. They're so expensive.
Soldiers are back in here. Got the
Yeah,
tail
that's a
flame.
sought after one. That's
Yeah.
nice colors on that one. Those Fiction House covers faded really awful.
This has some
know.
really nice colors. But you know what's interesting about this? I've seen another. Jerry has a comic like this too. If you look up in the fight, you could see that stamp that says John Christensen. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's actually over here too. But it really, you barely notice it. It kind of blends in until I point it out. But Jerry posted a comic book, and he had the John Christensen stamp on it. So these are my last two. I've showed this one before. This is Rig and Bill number 3. Really cool World War II cover there. No date. Harry Chesler. Cute back cover.
Very
Digest sized. And then this one's called Tops and Humor. This is from 1944. These last two were kind of like little joke books that they would send out to the military. Rig and Bill, Tops and Humor. There were a few others. Sailor there on the back.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Kind of Popeye looking.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm done.
All right.
Very nice.
Come on over to the Tiger. All right. So you showed that one. I'll show this one.
Silver Streak.
The #1 comic in my collection. Got it from Metarog.
That's the #1
Jerry
comic. Is that
conserved
because
it.
you got it from Metarog, or
And Jerry conserved it. His first conserved book on his channel.
what number is that?
12.
Those are hard. All Silver Streak are hard to get.
Oh, dude, this is a beautiful book. It looks
Yeah.
so clean. Of course, because he conserved it, but I got to show you the centerfold.
Oh, Daredevil.
Yeah, the colors on this, but it was like it just came off the newsstand.
Oh man, you gonna pull that out and hang it up on the wall?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It created a friendship with Jerry, and the meaning that Roger would gift that to me or trade it to me meant so much.
Yeah, both those guys are upstanding individuals.
I know. So okay, so where am I at? Did I show this already? No, I this is the first use of the word Halloween in comics.
Oh, really? And doesn't he have like a swastika on his lapel or something on that
Yes.
one?
Yeah, right up here.
Yeah, it's hard to see.
So it's a haunted house, and basically what it is the Nazis are pretending to be ghosts to keep people away, from their whatever they're doing. It's pretty good. I loved it. Where am I at? Okay, so here you go. Let me preempt you.
That's cool.
Ah,
So
yes.
there's your Hitler Hirohito Big Shot number
Yep.
46, June 1944.
Your copy's better than mine. Mine's a little bit roughed up.
Oh, but you'll see the other ones are not as good as this one. Well, this one's not too bad. I actually have to press this one.
That's a great one. Pulling out to make his paintbrush, pulling out the mustache whiskers. Yeah,
Number 43, February 1944.
so good.
Sparky Watts versus Hitler. Come on, that's better than Captain America, right? And then here,
I love that, and I
you
love the
can
way
see
all
I
the,
printed out and slipped it behind there, so it's missing a big chunk. I think I got this for $70 though.
a tri-axis
What?
cover. That's
Yeah.
well, that's not tri-axis. That's Goebbels. It's Goebbels and Goering getting whapped in the back, right? Those.
Who is that guy?
Oh no, Hirohito. No, it's Mussolini Hirohito. You're right. I'm thinking.
Yeah,
of a different cover.
Triaxis.
I'm
Yep.
thinking of a different cover. It's also a same guy.
So I paid $113 for that one, Steve.
Wow.
All eBay, and this has a bonnet stamp on it.
You always find
I
the
think-
good deals.
I think I paid a little less than 100 for that, probably like $90. I think this was an auction win on this one. And then Alan showed that one already. This book is so low grade. I went to pull the staple out because it was so rusted that all the paper and the staple came out through the whole book when I lifted the staple.
Ooh,
But I pressed it.
such a
This
beauty.
book stayed in my collection, so that I trimmed it over here, and I pressed it and cleaned it.
You say you
So-
trimmed it?
Yeah, I trimmed it. It's my personal book. It ain't going nowhere ever.
Yeah.
So don't get upset. Then
No.
you got your 4 favorites with your Nazi flag over there,
Oh wow.
That's awesome.
and you got your little chew over here. That's how you tell if a book's really good. Someone actually tried to eat it. Oh,
That's
wow.
great.
We got captains here. Hello, Captain. We're showing World War
Captain.
II era comics. If you want to participate, you're welcome to pop in. Anybody that's got books from the era that they want to share with us, you're welcome to come on the show. But let's say hello to Captain Strangelife. We all know and love, one of our favorite channels.
Yeah. He's
Yep.
probably one of the first channels I watched on YouTube.
Where's Skyman? Skyman's coming up. He's coming. Okay, I gotta get going because then I have to give my turn up.
Oh yeah.
So you got him peeling up the street, holding back the Japs and the Nazis. Again,
Nice.
another really good book. That's how it gets in my budget. This is a coverless copy, missing 2 or 3 wraps. All winners
wow.
number 2. This
All
was a
winners.
purchase from our great friend Jesse Simon.
Wow.
So I guess
That's
I got this
nice.
for like I paid $400 for it.
That's awesome.
I have yet to read it. I've sat down twice and then either I fall asleep before I get to it or something comes up. Have you ever seen that one?
Oh yeah, that's a one shot.
Yep. This is a high
nice.
grade copy.
Yeah, it's pretty gruesome. I mean, you see the bullets going through the Japanese guy's head. There's not a blood splat afterwards, but it's pretty gruesome.
Harley Chesler, 1944, Ken Battlefield cover. That's a really cool one. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple more and then I'm moving on. What else? Since this one's really not that dynamic, but it's True Comics, you got Blitz Buster up there. Tanks. This is another one. If you want to get in the golden age, you can find these so affordable.
Yeah, true. Agreed. They're
and some
true and headline comics. A lot of those are pretty similar, but except for 8, they're not too bad.
Yep.
So you got Blue Beetle, you got the Nazi sub,
Fox feature. Those are hard to get.
I mean, he needs to lose a few pounds on this cover, but what the heck?
Yeah, it's still great though. You got a U-boat. That's a U-boat, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Okay, 2 more, and then I'm moving to the next. I got this for what did I pay for this? $47 shipped.
Wow.
Because it has a married centerfold.
Spy Smasher.
Yep. So that's right. October 42. Number 35. And I'll show one more. You're gonna like this one. Blue Bolt, number 33. Look at that cover.
Sweet.
I love it. Look what it says on the tank there. What does it say?
Yeah, it says "Remember Pearl Harbor."
Yeah, it's a Remember Pearl Harbor book. That's a nice one.
I don't know who does the cover, but it's really cool.
Yeah,
it's almost like kind of like a Schaumburg inspired kind of art.
Yeah, it's very nice.
All right, moving on to Parm.
Ooh,
Man Cave and Caveman.
All right, just keep right on. I still got some symbols to go.
Nice.
Speaking of Blue Bolt, just a good old Liberty Bell representation. This is from 1943. So awesome. Since we've seen the other 2 get major victories, I figure we better go with number 3 as well.
Oh yeah.
That's the one I showed, but yours is better than mine.
Is this the one you showed? I thought you showed number 2.
No, that was Alan.
1. It wasn't 1?
No, I showed that one. That's a cool one.
Show this one.
Yeah. That's high grade, dude.
I failed my mini mental test.
That's pretty high grade, though. 6-0.
Here's a DC propaganda cover.
Oh, wow.
Flying a bald eagle. The warplanes in the background. Keep this American eagle flying. Buy war bonds and stamps.
Number 17?
Yep.
Nice.
I got this from Lee Polanski, if you know him. He's a aficionado of now this one I'm just going to show the back cover because it's a flag cover. No one needs to see the front. No one needs to see the front cover.
Wow.
Just the back covers.
Yep.
But, that must be a grail right there.
Yeah, it's a grail. Sub E1 for sure.
That is awesome.
What's the name of the superhero? The Angel?
The Angel, yeah. He was also Marvel Comics 1 along with Submariner. He was.
Have you ever read this? Just gone online or anything and just read it?
I've read Subby a few times and I've read Human Torch, but I read one Angel. It was interesting. I don't remember being too profound, but I more stick Subby. I have some reprints of Subby 1 and some Marvel Comics 4, and there's a lot. Golden Age, those kids back then actually read. There was a lot of words. I'm used to modern comics nowadays. I have to fall asleep if I read more than a paragraph. Here's a flag cover. You got the British flag and the United States flag.
Yeah.
You got Winston Churchill christening a boat and an assassination attempt. And this is Submariner number 3. Got a date stamp. Someone wrote the date there, so 1941.
Those are great.
Forget. Yeah. That's Bill Everett.
And it has an ad for Marvel Comics, Submariner taking off the wheels. So
Is that an actual cover that was printed? That
Yes.
is sweet.
Yeah, I don't have that book.
Must
It's
be
a
a great.
great book to get. Yep. Here's a War Bond stamp one, another hard to get. Four favorites, number 11. It's a War
wow.
Bond hitting
Yeah.
Hitler,
Oh,
Tojo, and Mussolini at once. Just one
Yeah.
big pow. Tough one to get.
Is there a fourth person down there at the bottom in the corner? Who is that?
That's
the doorman.
that's looks like Tojo, and then
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yep.
first, and then Hitler. Got a picture of Mike in his underwear. His grandpa, maybe. Here's another flag cover, so I pulled it out. Submariner number 9.
Sweet.
And there's also Angel there too. You got the
Let's see the bottom. Look at that bottom. Look at the Japs right there.
yeah, Schoenberg. And someone wrote their name on
Gorgeous.
it. This was
Yeah.
Dr. Demento, it looks like to me every time I look at that one, whoever wrote that, but makes it all the more intriguing to me. Now, I did mention that I'd show this. This is the first time a swastika was ever in a comic. Top Notch
Oh,
Comics
wow.
number 2. MLJ. That's the wizard again. And that's the first. MLJ had the guts to show the swastika, actually, because it was there was a lot of pushback not to make it too much about Nazis. Captain America 1 blew that open.
What year is that from?
This is 1940, so this predates Cap 1 by a lot. But it was still not in the, a lot of companies wouldn't put a swastika on the cover. So give MLJ credit, they were the first.
Now, what does a book like that retail for?
This wasn't too bad. I got this on eBay for, I think it was a buy it now at $1,000, and I did it.
Wow.
But honestly, I overpaid because
Really?
higher grades went for a similar amount, but I was sort of like bird in the hands were two in the bush when I saw this.
Now, when did you get it?
About 2 years ago.
So has it increased at all?
I'm not sure how much it's gone up or not. And since I'm showing here's the second appearance of the swastika in a comic.
Wow.
Marvel Comics
dang.
number 4, which is the first appearance of Submariner on a comic.
Dang, I got to go change my diaper.
This is a great Schoenberg cover. You got
Yes.
a woman in bondage. You got the
Look at the
boat
skull
with
and
that gun.
crossbones.
You got
Oh,
Death Raider
cool.
submarine.
Yeah, I like the name of that Death Raider. That's cool.
Yeah. Just
Wow, you have an amazing collection.
thanks, man.
Definitely.
Give us a couple more, and we'll get over to Steve.
This is what
Nice.
got me confused. That you showed Sparky Watts, and I thought it was
Oh.
Goebbels. This is Goebbels.
Mm.
Goebbels wore a lot of medals. He loved his
Yep.
accoutrement. So he's kicking Goebbels in the head, and all the medals are flying off. I love that cover, and he's choking Hitler too. So it's not love.
Yep.
And it's a Ritz News and Confectionery stamped on it with a date
Nice.
stamp, July 26, 28.
Love it. Love it. Tape stamps are so cool.
This is technically
Yeah, I need that one.
big shot. You got Hitler represented by a kid with a mask
Yep.
of Hitler, and Tojo or Hirohito and the cowboy.
Look, America's after him.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize it was a flag cover till looking at it. Of course, you got the presidential letter here.
I've been looking for that one, but can't find it under 100.
This one is the beat up one that Mike just showed, so I'll just show a different one. I think he showed this
Oh,
one.
Oh
sweet.
yeah, I don't have
Yeah.
that one. I need that one.
And you also showed a Foremost. This is my favorite Foremost comic by far. Halloween
wow.
cover.
Oh,
Hit-
you know that has
Hitler,
been on my radar.
Hirohito, and Mussolini as pumpkins.
Yeah.
I have never
That-
seen that one.
What's the
It's
number?
hard-
What does it
hard
say? Let me
book.
see the bottom. It says volume whatever.
Volume 2, number 4.
4. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, keep
Steve,
your eye
that's
out
on our
for that
radar.
one.
Joe.
If you're
All
and
right, you
why
about ready
don't
to
I
pass
show-
the torch?
Let me show what. Let me just show two more real quick. Got a Shield Wizard again.
Nice.
Sweet.
Bondage cover.
This is where MLJ started getting a lot more popular when they really started getting into the Nazi with the shield and the.
That is freaking cool. Look at the Nazi symbol on that shield, like a anti-Captain America. That is
And
sweet.
he's giving him a throat punch.
Yeah. That's the stuff I live for right there.
And here's a MacArthur.
Oh, you upped me,
that's
man.
there. You have that one?
Mm-hmm. That's a great one.
Yeah. All right.
I don't think has he been on a cover before besides like True Comics or something like that.
Yeah,
I think it's
True
like,
Comics and things like that, but not in that regard that I know of.
all right, so we're going on to Steve.
All right, I'm going to show a cheap one that nobody ever shows, but I think it's just a beautiful cover. This is a War Heroes #7, and I just think that is
nice still.
gorgeous.
Oh,
I think that is the first war series in comics.
Now,
War
I
Hero.
took the backer board out because it's also got flags on the back for the United Nations.
Oh,
I thought
that's
that
great.
was really cool. Yeah. All
what
right.
year? Do you know what year that is, Steve?
41, I think.
You don't
Yeah,
have to
I
break
can't
it
remember.
open. No
Yeah,
way.
I can't
It is-
remember. All right. Here is WoW Comics #28 from 1944. Punching
yeah, I
out, I
remember you
think
got
that's
that.
Tojo on the cover. Yeah, I paid what, $89 for that and a 5
I know. at a comic shop.
Yeah, I thought that was
80
great.
bucks.
That's
I'll trade you
incredible.
my big shot for that one.
This is one of my favorite Wings covers. This is Wings #64. Looks like they're just in like maybe a B17, I don't know.
That is a great cover. Yeah.
Yeah.
They
I
have
love
some
that.
great I mean, they're Wings comics, so I guess it makes sense. But
Yeah.
yeah, and those aren't
And,
as bad to get. The bondage ones get crazy, but those are actually pretty
Oh
good.
yeah. Alan beat me on this one. This is U.S. Marines #2, chasing Tojo across the water. I guess that's who that's supposed to be. And then he beat me on this one as well. U.S. Marines #3.
Yeah, that's the
I love
classic.
that cover.
Yeah, that's I've owned 4 copies of that. I have one right now. I've AOK'd 3 to different people.
Wow. I wanted this book forever. That is great.
It's a classic cover.
Here's a very, very low grade copy of American Air Forces #2. I love this cover too.
Oh yeah, that's cool. I like that one.
I love
Down
it.
there is
It's Uncle Sam. Yeah.
Yeah, Uncle Sam sending
And I
his.
love the hole in his shoes. Like he's actually sort of schleppy.
Yeah, but yeah, that's super low grade. I got that for
gotta
like
be Hero
$80
because he's all dressed up like.
Yep.
Toad.
And then
that one? What'd you pay for that one?
I paid like $70 or $80 for that. It was so low grade. But somebody showed a True Comics, so I'll show mine with Patton on the cover. That's from 1943, so that was actually during World War II.
Those are fun books to read, and you can get them so inexpensive.
Here's a cheap one I got for $5. It Really Happened #2 from 1944.
Yeah, those are Schomburg covers on those.
Yep, yeah, exactly.
You can get. I
Blowing
got
up a Nazi
some of those
sub.
for $20.
Yep.
Yeah, cool stuff.
Here's the first timely book I got, Terry Toons #25, and I got this
that one.
I got this when the air balloons were floating over the U.S. and stuff. We were shooting. I got it purposely. I love it.
Spy balloon.
Yeah, the spy balloons. Yeah.
Nice. I'm surprised the spy balloon didn't raise the price of that book.
Right? Yeah. And then here's a Wiz Comics. I think you have this one, Mike, #49, where he's sitting on the Nazi.
Oh, that's one of my favorite.
Yeah.
Banging out the war song.
Didn't I send you that listing?
You might have. I think you did.
I remember when you posted it on Instagram, Mike. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then here's another cool Wings. This one, it looks like the Americans are taking a page from the Japanese fighters dive bombing a Nazi ship here.
Nice.
I thought that was pretty cool.
What number is that?
We'll
see that.
number
Let's see
40.
some more of that.
That's
Let's
number
see some more. Let's
45.
see it closer.
That's from May of 1944.
Oh wow! Look at the bomb.
That's cool.
Number 45, you said?
Yep.
I'd like to have that one. It's a cool cover.
And then I'm going to go to my rabbit hole. So everybody's shown these war letter covers. These came out during June and July of 1945, and they were in printed media. So they were on magazines and comics. Comics did quite a few of them. But here's one for Reader's Digest where it has all the admirals and generals on here. that are actually signing the war loan letter here.
So Steve's really excited about these, and he's been finding them
I
all over
I,
and sending me.
I
Look
look
what
for
I
it.
found.
Yeah, and here's my favorite. This is Life magazine. This sucker is huge, and I
Wow.
just love that it's red, white, and blue, and has the stars up here. I love that.
I have to say,
And
if
then
it's
this,
not, let me say, if it's not for collectors like us, we
Yeah.
don't learn about. We don't keep this history alive. And it's
This
so
is
fun
when
to learn about it.
I sent a picture of this to Mike before I bought it. I was like, dude, check this out, because I love baseball. And there it is with the war loan letter. This is from 1945, and it's got some really great stuff on the inside if you like baseball. But during this time, all the like a lot of the guys that went, overseas to fight in Japan and or along the Pacific or the European, and a lot of these guys that were on the teams, if you look up the players, you won't recognize hardly any of the names that were playing back then, even if you're a baseball fan. Like I looked at rosters during this year, and I couldn't find anybody I knew. So, and then this is a cool one. This is Popular Mechanics. They've got this set up like in a neighborhood near a factory with all the people gathered around, to read the letter and say, yeah, I guess I'll give one more time. All right, that's all I got for right now.
Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Remember, you only seen it here on Night Tiger Comics. Let's go over to Joe.
Okay.
Let's head over to Tennessee into the hills.
All right.
Up the mountain.
I've only got two things left to show.
Is it true you live on a mountain?
Yes, I do. Signal Mountain.
Okay. So the rumors are true.
The rumors are true. This is from 1944. This is the
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Army
Sad
Weekly.
sack.
It's about the size of a Life magazine.
What a great
And
graphic.
This is there were only two cover appearances of Sad Sack, and during this was a paper that was sent out to the troops, to the army during the wartime. It started by first they just sent it to like the people in the theater, and then they started putting it on all the bases everywhere. And Sergeant George Baker was the creator of Sad Sack, and there were he was created in this newspaper, and they were like little wordless cartoons of him doing silly things, and he appeared on the cover twice. This is one of them.
Joe, I've actually looked for a couple of Yank magazines, but I've never seen that one. That's great.
They're really cool.
What's the number?
This is volume 3, number 27 from 1944.
Write it down.
Okay. And then this is the last thing I'm going to show you. Let me back this up here.
Oh, you can show that bomb?
Not the bomb. This is from 1943.
Oh, wow.
This is a
Coke ad.
Coke ad, that would probably be in a 5 and dime or a soda shop or something like that.
Wow.
And that's a Grumman Avenger torpedo bomber, U.S. Navy.
Wow.
And
where'd you
found this
find
at an
that?
antique store, and then I took it and had it framed up like this.
Oh, wow.
So
Great piece for the room, dude.
Yeah, I have actually 2 Navy practice bombs, dummy bombs, and this is hanging over them, and they're hanging vertically like they're dropping out of the sky over in my office. But that's all I have. So you can go to
You
someone
mean
else.
all you have, period, or just for now?
Yes, I'm out.
I like your Veronica cover there, Joe, in the back. That's a hard to get.
Oh yeah,
The one that in the pool, 1983, I think.
Yeah.
I think I just gave that away, or I traded it to my.
I
comic
found
shop.
that in a dollar bin in Hawaii.
Yeah, it's tough to get.
I got mine free from Goodwill.
This Archie up here is really cool. That's the only one that's got a pink banner across the top. It was red letters on blue or blue on red. They alternated every month, so that on the newsstand, that's what you saw across the top sticking out. And this month, they forgot to change it, and it would cost too much money to totally change it. So they just changed one of the color plates and it's pink. So that's the only pink one.
And you just pointed to one of my favorite Heck covers, the Weird Terror. I love
Oh,
that one.
that's the best.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's better than Horror 3 in my opinion. That's the best one.
Yeah, that's an amazing cover. I'll bring it
Yeah,
up
shit.
close. It's
I know
not war, but
we're breaking the rules
that's-
here. But
That's
Yeah.
the one you just got?
no, I've had this for a while.
Oh, he's in the oven.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Oh wow.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that may be a World War II cover then, right?
yeah. Oh,
it is.
oh man.
That's bad. I'm sorry about that.
All
That
right,
is
over to
awful.
me.
That
Over
was
to
a
me.
Nazi.
All right. Thanks for having
Yeah.
me on, Mike.
Oh, you're leaving?
You hang out, Joe.
Well, I'm going to hang out and watch, but I have
Okay.
nothing
All
else
right,
to
brother.
show.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
Give us some opinions, some comments. Thanks, Joe. Take care. Have a good night.
All right. Bye-bye.
Hold on, let me get him out of here. Kick him out. I always feel bad when I do that. Anyways, Prize Comics number 10.
Ah,
You got a little Nazi. Or a
those are
little,
tough to get.
I mean,
the
no,
early
so
ones.
sorry, American Tank down there. If I can find a way for the. You got some planes. I found this in a dollar bin, so this is my greatest dollar bin find.
That would
Wow.
be that's a big one. That's
It was 20 some years ago, so it's not like it was yesterday.
gotcha. So
Yeah,
But still.
I love collecting these Hollyoaks, All Stars. These things are really scarce.
That is cool.
I've got quite a few now, though. Sparkling
Nice.
All Stars. So August 44, and just got Jap flag there, and then we also have another Wiz Comics. We got a German plane going down in the background with the Iron Cross.
Ooh, yeah.
January 1941.
Wait, what is that he's writing?
He's riding like a machine gun. Weird.
It's the
propel-
engine
Yeah, it's
out of
like
the plane.
engine.
Oh,
the
okay.
The engine out of the plane.
Okay.
He's flying it.
That's cool.
Still using the machine gun. That's a creative.
And let's keep it going with some more Fawcett.
Yeah.
Macro
Macro
Boy.
That's a
Missile
nice.
cover. He caught the missile and he threw it back. He's throwing it back. Number 26, May 1942.
Mm.
Let's get some Schomburg in here with the Green Hornet, number 22,
Oh,
January 45. You can see he's got that Japanese flag all plastered all over the cover. So you know who the enemy is.
yeah.
I like that Green Hornet. That is great.
Yeah, some of the Green Hornet war covers are actually really good. They're
Then we got some more Big Shot. They're heading over to you can see they're heading over to Europe because you see the Statue of Liberty in the background.
oh
Yeah.
wow.
So he's carrying the tank over to the.
I don't think
The
I don't
shores.
remember that one. I know I've probably seen it.
Then let's get into Sparkler Comics, number 16.
Nice.
That's Sparkman. He actually joined the army and went over to Europe, and they did the stories with him out of his costume. That's like going really far for your character.
yeah.
Number 16, November 42. Love the Floating Heads, Tarzan, Ella Cinders, Nancy, Captain of the Kids. Okay, let's go timely now.
Mm-mm.
Hitler, Hirohito.
Oh, that's
Super
my
Rabbit.
one. Yeah.
Everybody's
Yeah.
cheering them on.
I've been
Look at their
looking for that
look at their
comic.
underwear. They're wearing underwear with the Japanese flag and undershirt with the Japanese flag.
That is sweet.
Oh, love that stuff. Oh, let's stay with timely. Ideal number 1. He's crushing the Nazis and the Japs in each hand. Look at the planes and everything on the ground.
That's another one I'd like to have. Yeah.
Beautiful.
This is when you can't afford the big books. You look for this side obscure stuff.
And it's a timely.
But then if
So-
you show it too much, then everybody else starts looking for it.
Yep.
but you already got it, so it don't matter.
Now this is a weird one because this is actually True Picture Magazine. So they changed the title, I think, a few issues later to True Comics or something. But it's actually a Canadian edition of a comic about American history. It's a huge book too. Really nice shape. I think this is 48. I think, but this is a reprint of the American one, which was like around 43, 44. If I remember correctly. I get fanatic and I start doing research. I'll do 3 more and then I'm going to turn it back over to Parm. Okay, I believe this is a Schomburg also. Thrilling Comics number 51.
Yes, that is.
Commando Cubs. You got your stereotyping there.
Yeah, Mount Fuji in the background.
Yep.
So 1 and 2 more.
So the implication of that one was a land invasion there of the mainland.
Yep.
Here's a Blue Bolt that has an air battle with a battleship. What number is this? Number 40, November 43.
Oh, wow.
Look at that battleship.
That is cool.
I Fly for Vengeance. What a killer comic. Okay, my last one. Let me see. What do I got here? Let's do this one. We got a Captain Midnight number 18, Macro Boy with Nazis on the cover.
Sweet.
Nice.
That's from March 1944. I just love Macro Boy's like clean penciling.
Yeah.
I don't know if he inked himself. I'm guessing he did. Anyways, that's that. And I'm going to turn it over to you.
Hey, Mike, I'm going to drop out of here. I got to go. So,
all right.
Thank you
well,
for,
brother.
Good to hang out with you, Steve.
Thanks for educating us.
No, man, you guys show great books. I enjoyed just being here and seeing what you guys had to show, and Alan and Joe too. So I'm going to drop out, but I am going to go watch the rest on the TV upstairs with the family. I know they were probably watching. So.
Just remember,
we'll try to keep it clean. Then we'll try to keep it clean.
Just remember, it's about the brotherhood. Keep the brotherhood alive.
Yeah. See you guys,
all right,
man.
brother. Take care.
Thanks.
Bye.
You too.
Okay. Well, look at that. We get to
right.
show everything we got here.
Well, you inspired me to show my
man.
Super Rabbit 1.
Yes, I've been looking for that one.
Courthouse. It has a big chunk out of the spine there, but
who cares?
Yeah.
Do you have Super Duck number 1?
I do.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
I don't have it on. Actually, don't have that on me, though.
That is a Hitler cover, too, isn't it?
Yep. Yes, it is. Now, here's a pretty hard to get book. And this is a magazine case, but V Comics. And
how many issues were that?
This is number 1. I think there might have only been 2. I'm not 100% sure.
I thought there was another one where it's like a poster and he's standing in front of it, unless that's a Green Hornet cover.
And for those who don't know, that's the Morse code for victory. It's that long and then dot dot. It's like Beethoven's Fifth. Dun 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 dun. That's how you think of it.
Now, who's the publisher on that?
This is Fox Featured Syndicate.
Okay. So I'm guessing that was Iger Studios probably did the art.
Yeah. So notice it's sort of, I guess it is a swastika on that guy's shoulder. It almost doesn't.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm not done. I'm not done with that book. I want to see that thing again. So tell me now, how long have you had this in your collection?
A year and a half.
Okay,
I got this from Yaniv as well.
Relatively new book.
Yeah.
So is that pricey? Are we below 1,000?
No, it's not too bad actually. It's God's honest truth. I can't remember what I spent on it, but it wasn't terrible.
4, 5?
No, less than that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. That makes it affordable to me. I love it. And to me, that looks like a Don Rico art.
It is not sure. It actually is one of the ones that it doesn't actually these magazines.
Yeah, they probably don't know.
They don't put them on. But the next one we might. They don't even have it on the next one too, which is number 2.
Oh, cool. Wow, dude. So you got that at the same time?
This I got later.
Wow.
And it's a bondage cover. You got the henchman there about to do something. God only knows what that torture.
Now, how does this come on your radar?
I have a lot of friends who, like.
Do they
you
just say,
tell
"Hey,
me
look
about
at this. It's cool.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
do you think?"
Exactly.
And you're like, "Yeah, yeah." And they're like, "It's for sale. It's for sale." Is that how it works?
That's sort of how it works with some of them.
Okay.
So, yeah, there's
Nice.
so
So it's
many ways to get books nowadays.
So what's
Mike.
the
You look on
restoration? Color
eBay, you
Touch?
look Heritage, you look on Instagram. I know a lot of people who sell books all the time on Instagram. The hard part is just backing off and saying, "Okay, I gotta."
Yeah, that's where I'm at. What's the restoration on that?
It was slight to moderate, so you got small amount of color touch on cover, pieces added, and cover reinforced. Yeah, I'm not too.
You can't be on a book like that. Oh yeah, that is so cool.
So here's my the world's finest. I told you. So this is number 8.
Yeah.
Sink the Japanese with bonds and stamps. That's a classic. You got this one as a pretty well known.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow.
Number 7, sitting on the barrel of the guns of a destroyer.
So is your preference when you get a book to have that already slabbed?
If it's an expensive book, yes, because you don't want to be paying a lot for something that has a missing piece or something.
Right.
But I don't mind buying raw.
I imagine if it's with people you know who you can trust.
Yeah. If I know them and trust them, I'll get it.
Oh wow. Oh, that is cool. Yeah.
Knock
I mean,
out
do you remember back in 2001 when after the attack on the tower and that unity that we felt as a country?
Yeah.
That we hadn't felt since the 80s, really.
Yeah.
And then it quickly dissipated. I mean, when I look at books like that, I imagine that feeling that was in the country for at least the 5 years.
Yeah. Yeah. Adversity can
that's
bring you together.
gorgeous. Yeah.
This one has a bit of an indentation. I could probably get it pressed, but you know what? Once it's in a slab like this, I just leave it alone.
I was on my comic shop and the new listings. They had all the war books. They were already bought. That happened with the Wiz. So number 3 up to 10 was bought, but they had 11 up. So I grabbed everything from 11 up, like 5 books plus number 21.
Yeah.
And just put them on the credit card. I'm like, they were only like $200 a piece at the most.
Oh, that's not bad at all. For that early Wiz.
Well, then the books, the early ones that were already sold, and I saw them like 2 months later, they were consigned for triple the money on my comic shop.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah.
Yeah. This is a famous Reed Crandall. You got the Nazi skeleton holding a destroyer there in his hand. And
that's a pretty nice looking copy too.
Yeah. Reed Crandall. So this one was in a magazine case and needed some work. And I sent it to Kenny Sanderson and it went from a 2.5 to a 3.0. And I got it in a regular.
Really?
Piece.
Nice.
Yeah. So that was.
So what did he do? He just cleaned it?
He cleaned it and he got the spine roll out. It had a really big spine roll.
Oh yeah, that's a cool one. That's got that what's the artist I'm thinking about?
This one is
I mean
as well.
You know what I'm talking about? The one that did the Smithsonian covers. The American artist on Life magazine back in the 40s.
I'm the worst person when it comes to
anyway, that cover reminds me of him. Like, oh yeah, that's a nice one.
I always find this a little disconcerting. He has the GI outfit above and the stripes.
Right, and the guy's laughing. I think he forgot to put on his pants.
It's a pretty, the national comics are.
Have you read any of those yet?
No, these I've only
I haven't
had.
read any of mine either.
But what I love about this one, Mike, is he's throwing Hitler, and Hitler's
Oh.
making a swastika with his.
Oh yeah.
That's the same as the Master Comics 11 that Alan had with the
Right.
Minuteman punching.
Oh, this is
Right.
the golden age. It's so
You
awesome.
did ask me, so we'll pull this out and read it. Why not? It's a tri-axis cover here. Got me a rock.
Oh wow.
Now
Nice.
you mentioned something, and let me find it because you said you liked.
Yeah, that's one I want.
Yeah, it's a.
I know I'm gonna have it one day. That's
I
a
bought
killer
this
cover.
in a lot. I bought this Master Comics number 11 through 19, all raw, and they were in good shape, and that was for about
Wow.
a grand to buy all that.
So how many books is that? 8?
It was
Nine?
8 or 9. And one of them was
Oh,
Master
man.
Comics 11, which is 13, which is super hard to get. It's a first Bullet Girl, so I was pretty happy with that.
Oh, that's cool. I've never saw that one.
Yeah, Uncle Sam. This is a quality.
His
comic.
solo titles probably was a lower print run because I don't see
Yeah,
those
this
too
is
often.
actually not. So what I just showed you was national, and this is not. Is it? This is actually. Oh, it's still Quality Comics. My mistake. I was thinking it was different.
Oh wow. How many
Good.
issues were there of Uncle Sam?
Not. I think 8 or 9.
Oh, those are just gorgeous.
Yeah. You've probably seen this one. This
Yep.
Green Llama.
I
That's
actually
just
have a green llama in here. Not that one though.
such a great perspective.
Macro boy, yeah.
You got the ships on the side, the train, the tanks, and the planes.
Oh, dude, that is sweet. I've never seen that.
Yeah, Camera Comics number 3, made by the Camera Corps of the Army
Really?
of the Armed Forces. Yeah, I have to read this one
Wow.
because it's got to be. It's basically about camera people in the war. So I have number 2 as well. So I don't have 1, but I have 2 and 3. I don't have that one on me. Oh, I know you like this one. I think I've shown this one to you before. Mike.
Yeah.
Super Snipe,
That's nice.
number 9. Sort of making fun of comics the whole time. If I,
Big Grail of the Super Snipe run.
yeah, it's
Wasn't there one more?
yes. I don't have that yet, but I'm working on it.
Oh, nice. And you have the Bomber comics also, the bowling cover.
Yes, I have Bomber 2 and 3. They both show.
Nice.
Have you seen this one? It shows in the background. It says Lockheed, Boeing, Curtiss Wright. So it has the names of the companies that.
I've never seen that.
Yeah. The mightiest drama ever told. War workers! Exclamation.
Yeah, I picked up an issue of that recently. Not that one though.
Here's a LB Cole Contact Comics we were looking earlier. This is.
Oh, nice. I do have a copy.
You have the Gerber. You have the Gerber.
Yeah.
Do you have the
Will you
Gerber
look it up?
guard?
Yeah.
Well, this is actually this is a Gerber no show.
Oh, really? I think I bought one today on eBay for $20.
A Gerber?
No show.
Oh, a no show.
Famous Badman, number 2 or 3. If I remember, it's either that or it's an 8. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. My
Yeah,
favorite.
headline
One of my
8.
favorite series.
Yeah, and it's a great series. This is the one that's hard to get, obviously. just
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
it's like all the
Isn't there one
pre-code
more?
horror yeah,
Isn't there one more Hitler cover?
on the headline? No, it's only one.
I think it's a horror cover then. There's one that's hard to get.
I like this one. Remind me, have I shown you this one before?
Nope. Yeah,
This-
that is sweet.
This is Catman number 3, and what I like about this is this predates Hitler invading Russia. So Russia was still not our friend at this point. So it has Stalin. That is Stalin there.
Oh, nice.
So Stalin, Mussolini, and Hitler on the
Right.
cover. And this was a 1.5 qualified in a magazine case. I sent it to Kenny, and he took out the spine roll, really cleaned it up nice. and it's a conserved now.
Now, what does he charge for something like that?
I sent him like $10, so the whole bill came
Oh,
out to like
okay.
$600, $800.
Right.
I can't remember, but I had him do a lot of stuff. It wasn't just.
So
There
what
were
does that
some
do?
things that were literally just a clean and press, and other things really took some care.
So
on
what does
his
that do for the retail from where it was?
Golden Age collectors hate magazine cases when it's a regular comic. If it's supposed to be in a magazine case, they're okay with it. But if it has a big spine roll, just by getting it out of a magazine case will increase the value. I'm not sure. I can't tell you a percent.
Right. I'm just trying to pick your brain to learn stuff. That is so cool. I've never seen that. Who does that cover?
This is Chaz Quinlan cover.
Okay, because that is really good.
Yeah,
he's got a distinct style there.
Let me put it this way: this is a 3.5 restored. This is probably a $2,000 comic, $3,000 maybe. There was a 4.0 that went for 20 grand recently.
That almost kind of reminds me like Mad Magazine cover.
Yeah,
kind of.
And this is lightly restored. It's basically a piece reattached to cover, tear seals, spine split sealed, cover reinforced. So I could probably go and try to get it undone, but I'm not.
You're getting into almost one of a kind books.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Here's a Schaumburg cover, Emperor of Hate. And this is an interesting book. I mean, this is 1942, and it was telling the story of Hitler. Like this one I've read, and it's interesting. They talk about how he failed to get into art school and was pissed off, and just it goes through his history. And this is told, while the war's going on. It's in this.
Wow, that's cool. Yeah,
it's a cool Emperor of Hate. So he has his skull in hand.
Well, give us a few more, and then I'll give you some breathing room, and I'll show a few.
All right, let's see here. Go for. I don't think I showed this one yet.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Got the
Is that Macro Boy?
Yeah. Yeah. I think you have this one.
Oh yeah, yep, I have that one. Cool.
When
I first saw it on eBay, I could not stop.
Yeah.
I couldn't get it out of my mind.
Someone named Gordon owned this.
Oh, nice.
This is a later one. I don't even think this might not be war era, but because it's a later master.
You got a symbol.
It's the American flag and the Statue of Liberty. It was it's like $150 on eBay.
What issue is it?
It's issue 107. It's a late issue.
Okay.
So
I never saw it before.
Yeah, I hadn't seen it either. I was just randomly going.
Oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I have one in here.
These are big books too. These are that's a lot of book. This one, I actually have two of these. I have this one and I have a graded one. And it's
nice.
I love it because when I first got this, for some reason my mind was saying this is a bald eagle, but this ain't no bald eagle. This is a vulture. So he's smashing the vulture that's I guess coming, I don't know, onto got the Capitol here.
Right. All right. Well, let me show some stuff.
One more. Two more. I have two more.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
This is a tough black cover with Statue of Liberty, and I'll end with Uncle Sam here.
Oh yeah.
Holding the barrel of the machine.
I got close to buying that one time.
Yeah, I think I got this for about $300 on Heritage, but I just couldn't help it.
Oh, that's a deal.
Yeah. This is a number of years ago.
I usually average like 400 in decent condition.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
I picked up this. Yeah, it's got the cover missing, but I think that's a Nazi he's punching. You got the ghost over there.
Nice.
I mean, for $20 off eBay.
And I think there's only 4 or 5 of them, right? They're not.
Yeah. Headline Comics. The Junior Rangers invade Italy.
Nice.
5, fall 1943. And then we have Real Heroes, War Comics from 1943. I love if I see this on eBay for $10 in high grade, I'm grabbing them.
Yeah. 100% agree.
This is a Schaumburg Nazi cover.
It
Another
really happened. There's a
$20.
lot of good. Yeah, and I think that's one of two where you have a woman fighting the good fight there too.
This is a book I was so excited to find. I see it on eBay for $24. I'm like, what is this?
Oh wow.
So it's issue 2. The first issue is like sock hop cover, but this is warplanes. So it's got like articles in here for teens. It's got a World War II story, comic book story.
And that's an actual magazine, not a comic.
It has 2 comic book stories in it.
Gotcha.
But then it has other stuff in it, like how to be a celebrity or something like that, or just stuff for teens, some puzzles,
Nice.
a World War II, not only comic book story, but text story. So then the next issue, which I have, they changed the title to something else. I don't remember, Young something. And then it lasted 2 more issues. So it's really, really scarce series. Just cool stuff, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then we got Cracker Jack from 1938, U.S. Navy.
Oh, wow. Early. 1938 before June or after June?
December.
So it's a golden age still. It's not platinum.
We got
Right,
some more
isn't-
headline comics, number 4.
That I've seen that cover. I love it.
Summer of 43.
Yes. You have a lot of headline comics, who I recall, right?
I'm trying to get them all. How about some Starling comics without a Schomburg cover? I don't know who does this cover. Jack Binder or Binder.
Yeah, he did the later ones, I guess, right? Is that a later one?
I don't know. It's number 17.
Oh, that's an earlier one.
It's
Yeah.
early. Yeah, it's not as good.
Still, man. We'll say not as good, but still awesome.
Yeah, definitely. if I didn't, it'd be awesome. That's why I have it. So.
Oh, I've
Super
not
Snipe.
seen that. I got to branch out and get more than just the 2 Hitler covers, the Super Snipe. They're so awesome. They are such awesome books. And I like, yeah. Show that corner again, the bottom corner. It's sort of like, you almost think it's a mistake, but that's his imagination, the kid. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
On every cover,
It's like
he's
a
dreaming.
big
Yeah.
imagination bubble.
Yeah, he's the kid with it's really cool. If you
The
haven't
biggest
read
comic
it,
collection in America, right?
I love this series. I've read it. It is so fun. The guy that
Yeah.
created it, he's like a Charles Schultz. It's just so fun to read. This kid goes around town looking, people need help. Then he puts on his little costume. Then he gets in trouble. He always has like a mishap trying to do good. Then he has a rival. He has this girl who's always coming in his way, and she like messes things up, and then she gets away with the credit. It's really cool. Yeah.
And he's making fun of the whole genre a little bit, right?
But it's written so well.
Yeah.
That's what I love about it. Sky Blazers. This is a tough one. I've been looking for
Oh,
the
wow.
issue.
I've never seen
Issue
that.
1 is expensive.
I've never seen that.
This is a Canadian comic by Holloway
Wow,
Publishers.
that's why I've never seen it.
1940.
Wow.
It's really cool inside the bomber cockpit or the bomber machine gun bay. I don't know what they call it. This one I've been looking for these ever since I discovered Doc Savage comics. You got the Nazis in the background branding her with the hot iron.
Oh, I remember when you posted that on Instagram. I'd never even I'd never seen that. So good.
They had my comic shop had an issue of Doc Savage, but it was the last issue was a kid's running with a dog. But I'm like, I never knew Doc Savage that had comics by Street and Smith. So when I started looking at them, all the covers have demons and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They are really cool.
Wow.
Okay, let me do a couple more and then I'll shoot it back to you. Okay, Spitfire Comics. Do you have the next issue on this, the Good Girl one?
No, I have.
That one's
I do not have it.
expensive. So it's August 44. Just a cool dogfight cover. And then we have Steve showed an issue of War Heroes. I have number 9.
Nice. That's a flamethrower cover, so I should
Yeah.
go for that. I told you I'm trying to to get World War II era and Cold War. There's actually some pretty brutal Cold War.
Yeah, there's one on
Flamethrower
Battle
here.
Cry that I just got.
Yeah.
A flamethrower where he's burning
Battle
the guy
Cry
alive.
and War comics. There's two of them that are just highly sought after.
Courage Comics off the side of the battleship.
Nice.
And my last one, and I'll turn it back to you.
America's Greatest.
You got Captain
I think
Marvel.
that's the only one I have all the War America's Greatest. The first, except for maybe I think it's that one I'm missing.
So these were remainder copies that were strewn together, I believe.
Yeah, just redo, but in a big compilation. I actually am almost out. I only
Same
have
here. So
I have one book within reach that I pulled out. It's not really war propaganda, but it's a pretty cool book, Mike. So hold on to your seat here.
all right. Oh wow. Wow, you just got that?
I got that. I traded a lot of Silver Age books for this.
Oh wow. That is so Grail.
To me, this is the iconic,
Yeah.
first timely book. 19.
You're done, man. That's all you need.
Yeah,
You finished. You got it.
it's fairly restored, so but it
You
is
made
it's such it's beautifully done. It has
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, the register is perfect. The eyes, because a lot of times the register was very off when they printed it, so a lot of times the eyes are blurry because it's not quite lined up with the coloring. But this register was spot on.
Are you still riding the high?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That is so sweet. That is history. I mean, that is literally really history right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. And it's not a November, but you can see the October. You know how they printed about 80,000 of them to
They did a
see if
second
they
print.
would sell, and
Yeah.
they sold out immediately. It was only in New York and Philadelphia they were printed, and then they printed out another 800 and something thousand for this. This is like, you could call this a second print if you want to be.
Right.
And these all sold out too pretty quick. So it was actually a pretty low print run book. And the original artist was a very pulp oriented artist. I forget, Frank Paul. And
Yeah, it does look pulpy.
yeah,
I never thought about that.
And it doesn't have the primary colors in it. It has a different sort of spectrum of coloring. So the coloring is very different than the usual comic book coloring scheme.
So you've
And-
studied this book.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And
Good.
it really is. It's the first appearance of Human Torch, Angel. It really, some people don't call it the first appearance of Submariner, but to me it is, because that
Right.
famous motion picture funnies comic that people call the first appearance of
Yeah.
Submariner never actually made the light of day. It was found in a box in the 1970s. So no one ever actually owned it in the 1930s.
Right.
To me, this was a book kids actually had.
Yeah. Wow.
And yeah, so, and it's, a lot of people have it without the back cover because it's actually a unique back cover to the book.
Bring the cover, the front cover a little closer, because we can really soak in the glory of that. Man, it looks so clean.
Yeah, no, it was whoever did the restoration did a very good job. It's not a totally reconstructed book, but there's a good amount of color touch in the bottom and in the spine, but not so much. And then the back, it has like a big piece added here in the color touch. But it's hard to believe. It's a crazy.
It's a family member now.
And it became available to me, and I didn't have who has that much money lying around. So basically, I no longer have an AF-15 or a Hulk 1 and a few other things. So yeah, it's okay
Right.
though. This is, to me, a much harder book to get than those others. This is so.
Yep. Like I say, it's a family member now. It's not going
Yeah.
nowhere.
So anyway,
That book deserves its own room.
yeah, it's
Flip on the lights and you're like angels.
I know your buddy George has one. George, y'all.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Whatever
wow.
happened to him? I know you.
He's been more active on Instagram the last probably the last few months.
Yeah,
And he's active in the con, so I wonder if he got on to get back in there and start promoting that.
yeah. So that's the only thing I had within reach, but not technically a war propaganda cover, but the first Submariner story in it is very war oriented. If you've ever read it, it's these humans are going by and he's unplugging them from their tanks and their Nazis. So the inside story, it's a pretty hardcore story. Submariner didn't mess around. He was none of this. I don't want to hurt anybody too bad sort of business.
Well, how about I show and you comment?
Yeah,
and then we'll get out of here.
Yeah.
I got a little bit left. Oh, some Simon and Kirby. Let me go ahead and make myself.
Oh, I like that one. I know which one you're showing. Yeah. Sort of the Sandman that gets into your dreams, Sandman,
February 1945.
That's a Simon cover, probably.
Yeah, Simon and Kirby. It's got tape on the spine, some tape on the edges there.
Oh, yeah.
This was $15 at my comic shop because it's missing
Wow.
centerfold. It's missing the centerfold, but look, it's a super high grade.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I mean, for $15, I'll pick this book up.
Yeah, military comics aren't too bad though, even when they're complete. Mike, they're
oh yeah, it probably has Torchy in it.
Yeah.
Here's a nice book.
Oh, what's his name? Sugarfoot? Or Whitewash? Steamboat. Yeah, I'm giving two other names. Whitewash is on Young Allies. So Steamboat, yeah.
Just a great graphic. Look at that cloud.
Yeah, boom. I know CC Beck got a lot of flack for that, but his attempts were from a good place. He wanted to, but yeah, his representation maybe left something to be desired, especially in the modern interpretation. I have that book graded. I don't.
Yeah, I think you showed it earlier. This is Blue Bolt, number 25, June 42.
Blue Bolt. They have some good pre-code horror. Do you get pre-code? Are you a pre-code horror guy,
yeah.
Mike?
Oh, yeah.
Because they have that Blue Bolt 115, I think. It's like a very good, it's a pre-code horror and a Cold War cover. I used to have it. I traded it. It's an LB Cole cover. I think I'm thinking of the right book.
I just showed it to you.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That is great. LB Cole.
Oh, I didn't show this either. I have
Foreign Spies, Dr. Doom. There's the real first appearance of Dr. Doom. Nice.
Dr. Doom and the Ghost Sub. 1938.
Nice. Show some of the pages before. Is it all text or is there some art in it?
It's 1939.
Pictures too? Oh yeah. Nice.
I think this was an AOK from Jesse BWD.
Well, you better be sure if it's an AOK.
No, I'm sure he sent it to me. Oh, he sends me killer stuff. He sent me this. He said when he does an AOK, he sends a huge box.
Gotcha. So you lose. Oh wow. It's
big. Golden Age stuff. Golden Age.
That's a huge that Planet Comics. That's actually one of the the ones that people really.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he sends killer stuff. You have to go back and watch. He does Charlton 66. He sent me. He sent Joe one recently.
Nice.
Oh, I got another issue of that. So I got two issues.
Great. That's a later one, right? What number is that?
No, this is 436.
Oh, so it's not that late. Okay, gotcha.
1942. That's the first Halloween.
Yeah.
Word. I'm at a point now where I'm picking up books I love so much. I'll pick up the doubles if they're really not affordable,
Yeah.
Super Snipe, October.
Yeah, I saw you show that one. How many Super Snipes are there?
Oh, quite a few. I couldn't tell you offhand. Number 9, Captain Marvel. I think he's got Nazi somewhere in here. Maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, Captain Marvel number 9.
Oh, I want to show you 2 books I put after you're done that I think
Right.
you really like.
LB Cole, Contact Comics.
Yeah.
And then you showed this one.
Yep.
WoW number 7, October 42.
Oh yeah.
Another one of these ones I just picked up for like $10. I think this was at a show and Roger pointed it out, was in a $5 bin. Yeah. So this was a cool auction win right here. This has a Hitler story in it called Ashes to Death right here.
Oh, nice.
So this is number 1 by Street and Smith, 1941. Trailblazer Comics number 1.
Now you've had a few eras where you've collected and then you sold and then you collected. Have you been continuously collecting now for 20 years without having a sell-off?
Around, I think it was around 2006 that I started up again.
Gotcha.
It was the internet that got me into Golden Age big time. I didn't know.
So you weren't into before that. You were into the
I was, but it was like I didn't make a lot of money. I did like
right.
above minimum wage kind of labor. So at that time I didn't make a lot of money. So I'd buy flea market stuff and go dollar bins and whatever. But once I started driving truck, my income like tripled, quadrupled.
Yeah. So
then the internet was just coming around. Then when I got on Facebook, I was like, oh, there's comic groups. What's that about? Let me check it out. Then everyone's sharing stuff. And then people are selling things. And I'm like, then, of course, in between that, you discover, okay, well, eBay, because it's mentioned a lot. Because I knew about it, but I wasn't into that. So I got on eBay. I'm like, what? I could go like dollar bin diving, or I can go bin diving on eBay, just looking for. Then it was gloves off at that point. But
show that War Heroes. I don't think you showed it.
That's another one.
That is great. I've not
less
seen
than
that one.
$15.
I think that's my favorite one like that, where they have name all the guys on there. I can't.
General Stilwell, Brigadier General James Doolittle, and Lieutenant Commander Lewis S. Parks, USN. Drilling heroic facts from the files of the U.S. Army, Navy, Marine Corps, and the Royal Canadian Air Force. And then you got all that look at all the graphics in the back.
Yeah, no, it's very busy. Very nice.
I'm still going now. I'm purging the modern stuff. I just did.
When you say modern, that usually means 1980s for you?
No, like 1990.
So like late copper age stuff?
For me, I'll be there now.
So like the Spawn number 9?
Hold on a minute. What?
Sorry.
Okay. All right. Thanks, babe. Okay, I'll be done in like 20 minutes. Okay, what were we? What was that? I'm sorry.
So you were talking about your purge. You're
getting rid of
these books.
So
we're talking you're talking like the Liefeld, Jim Lee, X-Men type stuff.
There's all kinds of different DC, even Marvel. It's right before the pandemic, when the market really was starting to go crazy. I got caught up in that dollar bin diving here and there, and I found a lot of books that came keys. So I was able to
capitalized on it.
Yeah.
Good for you, man. That's
and I look at some of it and go, I want to keep it, but then the other goes like, no, I'm refocusing. What I want in my collection is only stuff that's newsprint. I mean, there'll be exceptions, but few.
Yeah.
Like there are modern keys that I do like. I like Adam Hughes, and so if I find an Adam Hughes book and really like near mint for $1, I'm just gonna buy it.
Yeah.
So Big Shot Comics number 16.
There you go, Skyman. Someone was wondering where was it Graphic Man?
There's Skyman right there. I love this trade dress.
Yeah.
And it's just stuff like this. Like I've seen this book years and years ago as a kid. I never thought I could own it. And then I see a few years ago them showing up on my comic shop for like $100. And I'm like, oh, I can afford that now. And I've always wanted it. And I've wanted it for so long. They're just so cool. I just love it. The other ones later, this trade dress I don't like as much.
Yeah.
But now I found out that the face in here, like this kind of horror superhero.
Yeah, I have
Secret
I
Agent. You
think
have one
I've
and two,
yeah, I have an early big shot where the face is on it on the main.
but it's so cool. And there is a face 1 and 2, but they're so hard to find.
Yeah.
I think the print run was really low on it. But 3 is Tony Trent. And he's the face in there, but he's on the cover, he's not. And then in number 4, he's not the face anymore. He's just Tony Trent.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, that bites the dust. Headline Comics number 3.
Nice.
Junior Rangers crash through the second front.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, you got kids fighting in the war.
Yeah.
Fighting adult Nazis. I mean, how crazy is
I wish
that?
it was nearby, but I've a Daredevil comic where kids are basically hanging a Japanese soldier.
Oh yeah, I want that one.
Bureau cover. Yeah, it's pretty gruesome.
Number 8, Schomburg cover again. Real Life Picture Magazine, number 8.
Yeah.
I picked this up for $33 at my comic shop.
Nice.
Even that number 8 just looks cool. It looks so golden age. Captain Midnight with buy war bonds.
Oh, nice.
And I got a little stack left, and that'll be it for me.
I have 2 books I want to show you.
All right. We'll let you end the show. So you got your Nazi symbol. You got Headline Comics again. Number 6. It says, oh, Hitler is on the splash page. Oh, you want to see that, don't you?
Yeah, yeah. If you got it raw, show it. The benefit of raw is you
need
can
to get this. Yeah, you're gonna.
Well, I'm not trying to collect every comic that had Hitler in it. That would be an endless.
Dude, you're gonna want this.
Nice. Oh, it makes me wish I have a 4 favorites with the craziest centerfold page with Hitler. At some point, remind me, I got to pull that out. It's a really beat up copy, so I'm afraid to take it out of the bag, but I'm almost tempted to take the comic apart, just frame the centerfold. Oh man.
He's in a few panels there.
All right, give me a second. I think
I haven't even read this yet. Can you imagine how fun it's going to read that comic? All right. So this is Adele. Like we talked about, Dell never had the Nazi symbols on the soldiers, but that's definitely Nazis.
And that's what's his name? That's their attempt at
homemade
Superman,
superhero,
right?
yeah. Super Son.
Yeah.
Or Supermind. Actually, his dad is Professor Supermind, and he's the son. I don't remember what the name, if they give him a name or not. His dad experiments on him, filling him with serums and stuff to give him superpowers. You know this one?
Oh yeah.
You have it?
I think I am not sure. I think I might. I should know that.
And then you showed, I think, what did you show? Number 1 or number 2?
Yeah, I have that. I have that one. Captain Battle Jr. That's great. I showed you Captain Battle. That's Captain Battle Jr.
So that's his son?
I'm not sure the relation, honestly. Oh wow. I've never seen that.
I just picked this one up recently. I didn't either. I'm like, what is that? I gotta have it. You showed this one.
There you go.
MacArthur. First appearance of MacArthur in comics. And then we got Blue Beetle.
Oh yeah. Blue Beetle's art started off great, and then it got a little wonky there.
Yeah, this one's one of the better covers.
Yeah.
You got the Japs down here. He's got a grenade in his hand. He's got the boys behind him. Okay, we're getting down there. Then we got 1944, Hitler's fortress breached.
I have one of those, but it has a lot of like foxing and mold spots that I didn't quite realize when I bought it, and I'm a little annoyed. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I love
Yeah,
that
I
book.
love this. Yeah, it's a killer cover. I sent Jerry a listing for one when I didn't have money, and he bought it. Then Joe found this one for 60, and I'm like, God, complete.
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah, I'll take it.
I've been trying to get that book, and I finally got like a 7.5 for like $300, but it's a good book. But I haven't. That's beautiful. Yeah.
Number 6.
Those are the cheaper ones. It's when Mary Marvel gets on the cover, Macro Boy starts doing the covers. Those books get crazy.
Right. Yeah, this is a pretty high grade. This person listed like four different issues of WoW. I think it was 5. I bought every one of them. They were all $50 a piece. Then you got Schomburg, Nazis.
Oh yeah. Startling comics.
Number 22, July 43.
Yeah, you and I don't know if you like the airbrush stuff, but I like the war stuff better.
I don't like the airbrush that much.
Me neither.
A lot of people like to say anything because I don't want people mobbing me.
All right, let me show you some stuff,
Mike.
You're still going. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you
3 more.
Oh yeah, that's
Schomburg.
Okay. So the other thing I'm collecting besides Hitler covers, it's all nuclear bomb covers.
Right. Oh yeah, that's one of the ones.
I think I almost have all of them actually. So I have that one, but it's great. Yeah. And every time I think I have all of them, though, another one pops up I never saw before. So
I believe this is Schomburg also.
Yeah. Well, it's controversial. A lot of people actually don't think that's Schomburg. They think they think it's accredited to Schomburg, but a lot of people feel it was like an understudy who did it. So.
Yeah, because to me it doesn't look like. I was just looking at it now, thinking this is a Schomburg, and I'm looking at it, go, it just looks.
But if you actually submit that to CGC, it'll say Schomburg, but people disagree with that.
And then my second favorite book in my whole collection.
Oh,
Schomburg once again.
Yeah.
Number 16, 1944, conserved by the great Jerry the Jitterbug.
Nice. And he did some, I see that paper he added some paper stabilizer on the corner, on the edges there.
He put Gojo paper on the back of the cover, I believe.
Yeah. Is that, look at the spine. Bring the spine up. Is that paper? Is that pieces added? So it's white paper?
No, that's pulp.
Yeah, pulp.
Yeah.
So he sort of filled it in.
This book was falling apart.
Yeah, so that's the way to do it, though, and it's fine to leave it like that. In the old days, they'd even have someone who, if they really wanted to, was really crazy, they'd try to redraw and repaint it in, but that's a lot harder, obviously.
There's an LB Cole Miss Victory story in here.
Nice.
Okay, that's all that I have. We're going to let you finish out with some killer books.
So
I think Joe fell asleep on the keyboard.
Leaf cast. There's the word I'm looking for. Thank you.
We couldn't figure it out.
So I just found a few things raw that were sitting near me. Here's an American purple. What's that?
Purple.
Yeah.
That purple background is just sweet.
I love
what is that character? I have him here. I can't remember his name now.
Mr. Scarlet.
Yeah, he's so cool, but they don't have superpowers. They're just really weird.
Yeah.
They just put on the suit and they go beat up people.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice one. Macro Boy again?
I think so. Riding that bomb.
That's one that you could probably find. That's a affordable one. Oh, yeah, that one's tough.
Yeah. And just like you said, Macro Boy's penciling, it's so sharp. It's so clean.
Yeah.
I mean, he does.
Use a fine line. Oh, that is sweet, man. That is, and that big 10-cent Master Comics up there.
And this, I believe, is the first cover appearance of Captain Marvel Jr. for those who are paying attention.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Oh yeah! Wow. So you got all these together? You picked them all up together, or separate?
Yeah. And a lot. So going backwards a little here.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's one of the least dynamic covers of the run. Yeah, I have that one. That is beautiful. Oh man, that is so nice. What number is that?
This is number 14. Swoops to the rescue, and he's knocking the looks like Nazis.
Yeah, that's. Ooh, I don't understand why he never took off as a character. I think. He's
Yeah,
cool.
I don't either.
Oh, nice.
This is number 15. $17. No order here. I got.
Wow.
Here's the one I think you were talking about earlier. I just found it.
Oh yeah.
But I like the one where it looks like almost World War I guys in gas masks that I showed you earlier. Here, I'm just non-war, but I love this one.
Yeah, that is cool.
I saw this on Instagram for I don't remember 150 or so. I was like, I'll take it. All right, you're gonna find this interesting. Like this is super hard to get, and this is Captain Marvel 22, but it still has a mini comic attached to it. It's still attached to it.
Nice.
You can
See, I
never
never knew about that. Jerry
Yeah.
was telling me about that.
You can
That
never
is
find
cool.
them still attached. So it's a nice. This
How,
is a nice,
where did you find it like that?
Oh, I found it on Heritage, and I had to pay for it too.
Oh, wow.
And it's a black
it
and
has a
white,
little-
so they don't color it in the mini comic, but then the regular comic is the regular comic.
It has the original tab on there. On
Yeah.
the little mini
Yeah.
comic.
Yeah, so it's hard to find, still attached, and there were 3 that were on auction, and I got 2 of them. So here's the other one.
Oh wow.
Captain Marvel 24.
Have you sent any pictures to Jerry? Just show him you have that?
Nah, I haven't. I want to be
He's
careful.
been
It feels
trying
like
to
it's
find.
almost about to fall off here, if you're not careful. It's like
He was trying to find the mini comic because he has the regular. What is that, issue 20 or something like that? But
So
he
be
got
very
one
careful
and he
'cause
bought it.
so some of the minis actually have a little bit of color in. You can see the red, but
Right.
most of them are just black and white. So he has you can get the mini comic separate because
Well, he bought a mini comic separate, but then he realized on research it was not the right one. There's more than one,
Oh,
I guess, edition or something like that.
yeah, it's and there was one more on auction that I already had the Captain Marvel, so I didn't really want to go for it. And it was it was cool, but I just felt like since I already had the actual Captain Marvel. So for these 2 that I just showed you, I didn't have that issue of Captain Marvel either. And then I have the mini comic.
All right.
So they're some pretty.
Well, good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Yeah.
It's
I
nice
think
to meet
Jared-
up with you again.
I was hoping Jerry'd be on here so I could show. I knew he would trip out.
Let me ask you, how is Biggie got any World War II era comics? How was his collection around there?
Biggie Shack?
Yeah.
Not so much because he's on a budget. It's hard to get and they're expensive.
Right.
And he doesn't.
I know
he
he does
doesn't
go.
do-
He does have Golden Age, so
He has Superman 23, but I actually AOK'd that to him. He's like a low
Okay.
grade, and he has some, but he's more traditional Bronze Age, Silver
Okay.
Age, Kirby.
all right. I
like
just want
a-
to see, because I'd like to get him on a show and get him in his wheelhouse.
Yeah, so if you do that, then it's Kirby Silver Age, and is the thing he loves the most. Like
It sounds like I need to get him and Caroline together.
yeah, that would be a good pairing because Caroline would be silver and bronze, a lot of bronze, and But as I said, I've really traded a lot of my Silver Age away for gold for that Marvel Comics 1,
Yeah.
Marvel Mystery number 9, Red Raven 1.
Oh, you have Red Raven one?
Yep.
Oh,
Red
is it
Raven.
nearby?
Yeah.
I've never seen one in real life.
Yeah. Let me show you.
I wasn't sure if it even existed. Wow.
4.0. It's actually.
That's oh man. So what is that, like over $2,000?
Oh, yeah.
30, 40? Give me a ballpark.
This is worth probably 18 grand.
Okay.
If I
Yeah.
put it on auction, it'd probably go for somewhere around there.
'Cause-
So as I said, I traded away a lot of silver, a lot of my, like all, I had pretty much all the first appearances of the Silver Age and bronze, and I've traded them away.
I remember seeing that as a kid in the street guide. I was probably, I don't know, 8, 9.
Yeah,
10.
it was.
This is the first time I've
until-
ever seen one in real life. I
until-
always wondered if one existed. That is so cool.
Here's another cool one I just haven't reached.
Oh, wow.
Human Torch #1.
Yeah, look at the trade dress. It's just
Yeah. Now, the reason I have this with Red Raven is Red Raven was #1. Then it switched to Human Torch #2. So this is the
okay.
second one after Red Raven.
So that's the first Solar Torch title. Wow, what a privilege. Must be nice. I mean, of course, I know how it feels to get those books that make you just feel so good, so
Yeah.
warm and fuzzy inside. Yeah.
This is Military Comics #1.
Wow. Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. First Blackhawk.
What year is that? 41?
1941. Yep. August.
Oh, nice. Very cool.
And
Yeah,
so I traded for a Red Raven 1, Marvel Comics #9, which is a super hard to get. It's the first time Human Torch fought Submariner in comics, and the first time any two heroes fought each other. And it's on the cover. It's a great cover. If I had it close by, I'd show you. And I got a Detective Comics #18 with like the Fu Manchu cover.
Oh, yeah.
If I had it close by again, I'd show you. But
Wow.
Another time. But so yeah, I traded a lot of value, a lot of stuff I love, because I love Silver Age and Bronze Age. Don't get me wrong, but
I hear you. That's what I'm doing too. I'm trading all
Yeah.
that modern just so I can buy more Golden Age. I got this book the other day. I couldn't believe it. I thought when I got this book, I don't know, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
That I would get, a tattered one, pieces missing from the cover detached, or something like that. But
That I heard your story. You got that for nothing. Yeah.
$40.
Yeah.
Nice copy too.
That is the whole Ra's al Ghul.
I read it right away. I was like,
Yeah.
I've read it before hundreds of times, but never my own copy, so it's.
Have you ever read the
ballgame.
251, the first Joker, the famous car, I forget what it was, 251? I okayed it to you. I can't remember the damn number.
I read it, yes. That's my other Batman Grail. That goes with this book.
You know what the funny thing about that book is? It's supposed to bring Joker back into being mean and evil. He's not even close to the Golden Age Joker. Have you read the original Golden Age Joker stories?
Probably. It's been a while, but yeah.
Oh, he was brutal.
He was he was like a psycho murderer.
And the first time he met Batman, he beat up Batman and threw him in the river. Batman woke up when he hit the water, so he had the best of him. He could brawl too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the first time I cried on camera when I opened that package.
No, it's anytime.
That's a Grail in my collection. It's right there.
Such a great comic. I mean, Neil Adams his covers are.
Oh yeah,
he brought Joker back to being Joker. Make Joker great again.
And I'm finding now that we're trying to pay off the house. So I'm not, like my wife said, okay, this week we had to pay our enormous tax bill. So she's like, you got no money, don't buy comics this week. I'm like, okay. Right. But I'm finding that I'm reading my comics more.
Yeah.
Comics I've had for over 6 to 10 years that I haven't read, that I bought Golden Age, whatever. And I'm just, wow, it's so fun.
Yeah.
Reading the letter pages, especially in the Golden Age when you're getting to romance, or they have the Dear Abbeys, which are really corny and funny. And even some of the stories that I'm reading.
I haven't been reading the Golden Age books. I have a lot of raw ones. I've been reading a lot of Bronze and Silver, though, rereading the Fantastic Four story and stuff, and it's been fun. It's been real fun to read these stories that I haven't thought about in a long time.
I picked up the 100-page spectacular Sergeant Furies
I saw that.
And I was trying to read those today.
That was a great Kubert cover. The one you showed was such a Kubert classic cover. Yeah.
But I read it, and then I'll lean back and just put it over my face and go.
I've gotten my older son to appreciate the smell of Golden Age comics. That's different, you know. But even those early Bronze and Silver Age comics are starting to smell like not quite like gold, but
Yeah, I know. It's a wonderful thing. Well, we're gonna get out of here because it's 9:30. And I appreciate it, man. It's been awesome. And we had some
Likewise,
great
Mike.
guests too, you know.
Please.
All right. So everybody, appreciate everybody tuning in. And if you watch this on the replay, thanks for making it this far in the video. Check out Man Cave, and I'll get the link in here later for his channel. And follow him on Instagram. You can see he has an amazing collection. All right. With that, thank you, sir. And we'll get out of here.
All right.